What's going on? What's going on, brother? What's going on, Cal's gang? I'm gonna wait till we get some people up in here, man. 5.5 hours, right? Yeah, wait a minute. I don't want to play the music because the last time I played the music with the sound, you said that y'all say was choppy, so I don't want to play the music. MPI, man, I hit you up 2 days ago, man. I'll hit you up again later on or tomorrow. We gonna we gonna talk about this one, man. The reason why I ain't go live last week, I had a lot of stuff going on, uh, and I just wasn't able to. But I was definitely, and then I had it set for yesterday, but I forgot the Bears was playing yesterday. And even though I'm not a Bears fan like that, I know others gonna be like, man, I gotta watch this game. And for what I was told, it was a good ass game. Went to overtime and everything. So I will say shout out to the Bears. Shout out to the Bears. Shout out to the Bears. They did their thing. I wish they would have whooped that ass and went up against went to the semifinal shit. Yeah, we're gonna talk about this one today, man. This long do. I'm also putting this on victim of volunteer. I'm gonna put this Anton Daniels and Corey Holcomb. This shit is definitely gonna be on I'm putting on victim of volunteer. It'll be out Wednesday. I already did that. It's gonna be a long, it's 40 minutes, but I don't give a fuck. Because I'm a victim of volunteer, even though, it's pre-recorded. I look at my shit like on there, like kind of even though it's reaction and stuff like that, I look at like kind of documentary because I'll be wanting to come with all the shit you need to see so you can come with your decision on if the person's a victim or volunteer. So yeah, that one will be like 40, 45 minutes. The channel's starting to pick up, getting more views and shit. So it's slowly going, slowly but surely, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll post the link. Now, matter of fact, yeah, I'll post it. And now pin it to the top. But here's the funny part. I thought I was late talking about this Anton and Corey situation, but this shit is still going on. They still talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Anton going around different YouTube channels, you know what I'm saying, talking about what happened, shit like that. He acting like Apollo Creed and shit. It's funny, man. We you know, it's funny. We're gonna talk about it, man. We definitely gonna talk about it. We're gonna give it another couple of minutes. But everybody's come up here, hit the like button. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. And if you can donate, let me put that up in here. A lot of people got their opinions on this. You got Tariq Nasheed saying something about it. O'Shea said something about it. My man, who else? MTI, people I don't know about, other people, black conscious people, the black pros gonna say something, of course. I'm shocked I ain't heard nothing from Minister Jap. Minister Jap ain't say shit. I ain't heard shit. He the one. This is how I found out about it. He posted on his Facebook the clip, and I'm on the airplane like, damn, I ain't know what time I was on the show. And I saw the clip. I said, damn, I gotta watch this whole motherfucking thing. I gotta watch the whole motherfucking thing. So I'm surprised that time. I mean, I'm surprised Minister Jap ain't did nothing on it. I'm surprised. I figured he'd be the first one doing the reaction shit. Jab did speak on it. He must have did the video and then took it off. Cause he'll do the video, he'll do a live, and then sometimes he'll put into where you gotta be a member and shit. Damn, I missed it. I wanted to see what he had to say, man. Damn. I wanted to see what he had to say because he don't care for that time. So damn, I missed out on it, man. Cause it ain't on his page. It ain't on his page. Damn. I think he did what like he always. He took that. Somebody flagged him. Oh, they flagged him. Nah, they flagged. He must have said some harsh shit. He must have said some harsh shit for them to flag him, man. Because he been talking about this shit. I mean, but he don't care for Anton. See, me personally, I don't got no problem with Anton. I'm cool. I like what Anton doing. I like how he grow. I don't agree with everything he say, but like I told y'all, don't nobody agree with everybody says. Even me, everybody don't agree with everything I say on what I talk about. You know what I'm saying? So that don't take away, the stuff he do talk about that is true. You know, um, yeah, we're gonna talk about this one, man. Mm. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. They flagged this shit. Damn. God damn it. Mm. Oh yeah, Anton getting paid, man. Yeah, Anton getting paid. That's what I say. I seen Anton when he was on the Lil Peep show. You know what I'm saying? And he had his own channel, and how he grew ever since he left the Lil Peep show. He was growing already, but when he left the Lil Peep show and say he focused on it, he just I can't hate the game, doing his thing. Shout out to Anton. We're gonna definitely talk about this shit. One more minute. Everybody's gonna be hit the like button. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. Also, I just pinned the victim of volunteer to the top. Y'all don't know about victim of volunteer. For those that don't know, victim of volunteer is a pre-recorded video to talk about viral videos from politics to murders to comedy. Viral videos, non-viral videos, and basically you make the decision or the choice if this person's a victim or volunteer. Because everybody that want to play victim ain't always a victim. And you have the law that say victim, but you have people with different mindsets will say, no, that's a volunteer. And I'll give you an example. You have a guy that decides he want to, and this is a story I did. You have a guy who decided to break into somebody's house, and he called himself going to rob that house, right? The man was in the house, and that man, the homeowner, caught the dude, right? This wasn't in America. This was in another country, one of them European countries. The motherfucker that came in there trying to rob got caught by the owner. He beat him and he raped him. After he beat him and raped him, he threw him in the alley somewhere, right? And he ended up the dude ended up dying. He died in the alley. So I did a video, is he a victim or volunteer? And some people will say he's a victim because dude raped him. But I say he a volunteer, my opinion. He's a volunteer for going up in that man's house. If he went up in that man's house, he wouldn't have got raped, beat up, killed, anything. So it depends on the person's mindset on why they feel he or she is a victim or volunteer. That's my point. So some people say, nah, he a victim because he ain't have to do all that, right? Some people gonna say, well, regardless of what he did, motherfucker shouldn't have snuck up in his house anyway. That's his place of residence. That's his safe haven. So whatever he did to him, that's on him. Some people gonna say, nah, I don't agree with that. Nah, he ain't. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by victim volunteer. And I got videos like that. Some people gonna say, nah, he ain't no victim. Then some people say he both. So that's an example, just one example of my videos. So here's the thing. The videos, victim of volunteer is definitely gonna grow. It's just gonna take some time, and it's gonna take me keep doing what I'm doing. But how I want to take victim of volunteer, I'm gonna come with another channel, a victim of volunteer. And when I do that one, that's definitely gonna skyrocket. I'm just doing this now because it's gonna take more money for what I really want to do with victim of volunteer for it to go. And that's cool. But yeah, like I said, you go to as far as I'm concerned, you went up in this house, I don't care if you're a Klan member, I don't care if you're a Nazi. You went up in that man's house and he killed you, lynched you, cut you up, raped you, whatever he did, pumped and dumping all over your ass. As far as I'm concerned, you still a motherfucking volunteer. You shouldn't have been in the house. So that, you know, that was victim of volunteer. It's a lot of controversial videos I got up there. You're gonna be like, it's controversial, but let's talk about this. And then you learn about people's different mindset and stuff like that. It's definitely something that we need to talk about because, you know, a lot of people in our society, like these baby mama terrorists, they play victim all the time when you already know they volunteers. I got a piece of shit ass deadbeat ass nigga that don't want to take care of his kids, right? Right? Okay. So when you ask them, well, how long you known dude? Well, I met him off eBay. Okay, well, did y'all plan to have a kid? Nah, it just happened. Well, did you take the was y'all in a relationship? No, we weren't in a relationship. I just met him the other day. Well, you didn't take him on after nothing like that? No, I don't believe in that. You're not a victim. As far as I'm concerned, you're not a victim. Now you got other motherfuckers that sit back and say, well, nah, she's a victim because he is supposed to take care of his responsibility. He shot up the club, so that's what it is. But there's a lot of people like me and others gonna say, nah, she's a volunteer because why would you allow some dude that you just met on eBay to shoot up the club? And if you did let him shoot the club, you don't know the type of dude he really is. You only assume it because of how he looked and how he carried himself. And now you saying he a deadbeat because he run away to the sunset to the next bitch. And now you want people to jump on a bandwagon and say, yeah, that nigga ain't shit. You ain't shit either. You see what I'm saying? That's victim of volunteer. Everybody claim victim is not a motherfucking victim. We need to talk about that. Oh yeah, Plan C child support. Yeah, definitely. So look, Cows gang, we up in here. We finna get this thing started. I didn't play the music because the last time I did it on my laptop, y'all said it was choppy, and I don't definitely want to be choppy. I have my Rodecaster Pro, the mini one, but for some reason I can't set it up. When I was trying to begin it, y'all couldn't really hear me. So I gotta really see what's the difference for me doing it on here versus when I'm on my desktop at the crib. Because I definitely want to be able to use my soundboard on there and y'all can hear the music and shit. But until then, I'm gonna definitely just come on live and just look for y'all to come on in. But yeah, we're gonna talk about this, and I'm gonna say an unfortunate situation because, you know, I like to hear different point of views with differences with two individuals or the group or whatever. I do. Because if you say you against Democrats or you against liberals and stuff like that, you got another guy who say, hey man, I'm for the black community. You got this other guy to say, hey, I'm for the black community, but I'm gonna call them out. I like seeing that type of engagement because I want to see if we could come with a understanding. Not necessarily that I'm gonna side with you or I'm gonna be teamed up with you, but we can definitely just understand the point of view of why he or she feels the way they feel. Like I say, fuck child support. And I always told y'all for years why I say fuck child support. Now, of course, some people don't want to hear all that. Once you say fuck child support, you a deadbeat, you don't want to be a father, you're a low life, who hurt you, your mama black and everything that's under the sun. But for people that actually think and willing to understand and listen to the person who's telling you why, even though I said this shit over the years, they use child support as a mechanism to pay the government in this system. It's not about the child. It's not about family. It's not about the best interest for the child. And these baby mama terrorists unfortunately fall for this shit and use the system to destroy the father. But they also destroy the child. And they also destroy themselves. They don't realize it, but a lot of times they destroy themselves as well as their child. So you have like-minded people like you and I who like, hell yeah, fuck child support from that standpoint. It ain't about not trying to take care of your kids. It's a bigger picture than somebody just saying, fuck child support, I don't want to take care of my kids. But we already know when it comes to our society, the majority is going to side with what benefits them, who they like and don't like. Well, I'm a woman and I could benefit off this shit. Hell no, I ain't siding with you. Only a select few that's gonna be like, nah, I don't believe in putting a man on child support. If we have our issues and only be a father, that ain't got nothing to do with our relationship. They ain't got nothing to do with our marriage. But that's very rare. They will use this shit to destroy you. And of course, do it as a profit, $56 billion. So that's why, like I said, fuck child support. But like I said, motherfuckers ain't trying to hear the reasoning because it's gonna hurt them if they ever was to dismantle the motherfucker because they won't be able to get their benefits either. So yeah. So let's talk about this unfortunate situation between Anton Daniel and Corey Holcomb. Now, Corey Holcomb's from Chicago. I met him one time when I was living in South Holland, Illinois. He was at the same barbershop I was going to at the time. And he said he'd come back and forth. He lived in California. And that's at the time when I saw him, it was so long ago, he had issues with Tommy Sotomayor. And I asked him, I said, man, why you got beef with Tommy? He was like, man, I ain't got no beef with dude. He said, I don't like what he talk about, but I ain't got no issue. So, I said, okay, I was just wondering, you know what I'm saying? And he was talking about how he come back and forth to Chicago and he still go to the same barbershop he go to. You know what I'm saying? That's how long it was when I saw him. So of course, if I seen him now, he won't remember me because like I said, I think I was just starting my YouTube by then. That's how long it was. But he was cool, conversation. He wasn't that uppity, he just being him. So respect to that. And as far as Anton, you know what I'm saying? I was on Anton's show once, and we were talking about family court. His baby mama I was telling him how the system really is. Told him that if he was to get divorced, your wife would come up and screw you, and the system would aid assist her by you, especially being in Michigan. And we talked about that. He was like, damn, I didn't know all that shit. Yeah, it's a dirty game. And even though he's married and he don't have no problems, he know that this shit does happen. I can't stand you dudes who don't have these problems, but then you say, well, I ain't got these problems, so you shouldn't either. So if you have a problem, it's because of you. It's your fault. It ain't the system. It ain't the baby mama terrorist. It's your fault. Or some motherfucker that actually get custody of their child. It's your fault that you didn't get custody. It's something that you weren't doing. You didn't fight. You didn't do what you had to do. And that's a fucking lie. So, yeah. So, like I said, respect to both of them. So, what I'm going to do, again, everybody hit the like button. If y'all new, subscribe to the channel. Also, you say you're not hitting it right. Also, subscribe to my new channel, Victim of Volunteer. And not this episode, but the story about Anton and Corey Holcomb will be Victim of Volunteer on Wednesday. Shout out to MPI for the $5 donation. I definitely appreciate you, my brother. Y'all need to subscribe to his Instagram, man. He be definitely coming with some real shit, man. Yeah, he be coming with some real shit, man. He doing his thing. He doing his thing on Instagram. Also want to give a shout out to my man. I know, let me see. You changed your name again. I know PA. Is that what it is? I know PA. Shout out to I know PA for the $5 donation. She said, I'm team 5150. However, Corey needs to be DP'd for failure to act. That's what would happen to him in prison. Shout out to you, my brother. And you know what? We're gonna talk about that because I got my own opinions about that shit too. Shout out. Because some people are saying that Anton punked his ass out, and some people were saying that, Corey checked him. I'll tell you how I feel about it as we watched the video. We're gonna react to this shit. I'm gonna start at 16:10 because that's when it started kind of leading to the unfortunate situation. It talks. That's when he's talking about how, and he right about this when he said that, Kamala, all these female Democrats, want to gang up to try to get Fani Willis to try to get rid of Trump. You know what I'm saying? They did this behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're going to talk about. And I'm going to call out both parties. And this ain't about bias or picking sides. It's about what it is. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, everybody's not going to agree. People going to disagree, and that's cool. But we're gonna discuss it like men. We're not finna fight and argue like not like that. We ain't finna do that. So let's check this shit out. And the tripped out part, I don't know if y'all saw the whole video, but they got into it again. They got into it twice. They only showing the first part. They ain't showing the second part where they got into it again. They're not showing the second part. I'm like, oh, hell no. That's why my victim of volunteer is going to be 40 minutes, because I talk about when they got into it again. So, yeah, let's get this thing started, man. But shout out to both, because they both doing their thing on YouTube. Check it out, y'all.
And it's so funny to me, because then I have to ask myself the question, well, listen, if this is a construct, and if it's all about white people, and all of the energy is going towards a person that black people fucked with before he actually ran for president of the United States of America, but we championed Barack Obama.
Not me.
No. Take yourself out of it. We talking about the culture. It may not necessarily be you individually, but we as a culture fuck with him.
Fuck with who?
Barack Obama and his wife. We fuck with him. As a culture, we champion him. We absolutely do. And he didn't give y'all shit except for gay marriage.
And you know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I disagree with Anton when it comes to that. Obama did not just give black people or America gay marriages. He also gave banks a whole lot of money. The same banks that was fucking over people when it came to real estate. Also, he looked out for General Motors. He looked out for the car industries. So he didn't just give you gay marriages. I disagree with that. He gave us, and if you want to say, okay, what do for black people? He gave everybody else something except black people. And to this day, we as a collective, because I don't, fuck him, we as a collective still call him the best president in the world. You can't make this shit. He didn't just give out the gay marriages. He did a lot of shit for everybody else. The banks were screwing people over when it comes to people losing their house and everything else. And yet, he looked out for them. Barack Obama is not the worst president of the United States. I ain't gonna say he's the worst. But he's not the best president. It ain't him. I don't know who the best president, but he ain't the best president. He bet out banks. Highest interest got screwed over. So yeah, you looked out for everybody else except black people, and people still say he the best president in the world. We talking about black people. He the best president in the world. And then I asked people, I said, what did he do specifically for black people? You know what they tell me? They tell me that he gave out the Obamacare. You heard what I said, right? They say when it comes to what he did for black people by themselves, just black people, these motherfuckers says Affordable Care Act.
You fucking income fucking poop.
The Affordable Care Act is for everybody in the United States. So in other words, they can't answer what he specifically did for black people because he didn't do shit specifically for black people. The Affordable Care Act wasn't just for black people. He's there for everybody. Fuck. Yeah. So, you know, but whatever. That's the only thing I disagree with Anton. He got to add the other shit to it, not just the gay. He definitely did that. But he did other shit too. It ain't just the motherfucking looking out for the gay community or the rainbow gang. Let's continue.
You know I know that. That's why I ain't arguing with you on this point.
So absolutely I vote.
Are you independent? What do you?
I'm a Republican.
You didn't know that?
I'm a straight up and down Republican. And matter of fact, people need to really understand their history because Republicans were the party of black people. It's the original party of black people. They were the party that actually freed the slaves. Lincoln was a straight up Republican. When you're talking about the emancipation, when you're talking about 1865, when you're talking about what we stood for as conservative means that we're Christians. It means that we don't fuck with that gay shit.
Now, when it comes to Republicans, yes, back in the day, back in the 1800s, all that shit, even in the 60s, I believe, black people were Republicans. Martin Luther King was a Republican. Frederick Douglass was a Republican. Lincoln was a Republican. People who was Republican back then, back in the day, was against, for the most part, was against slavery. Democrat or Dixiecrat, what they was called before they was Democrat, was for slavery. But here's the thing. Me personally, I don't rock with Democrats. I'm not no Democrat. Fuck a Democrat. Fuck a liberal. Because most of these motherfuckers, they've been screwing black people for the last 70 years. And now blacks are starting to see what it is. But then you still got dummies still vote Democrat just because they Democrat. The thing about when Anton tried to use the, hey, you know, we was originally Republicans. Yes, we were. But let's keep it real. The dynamics changed in the 60s right along when LBJ, Lyndon B. Johnson came to play, it changed over. The same Republicans of back in the day ain't the same Republicans of today. Let's just keep it real. So saying that we used to be Republicans back then and what it is today, that ain't got nothing to do with it. Like me, I used to say I was a Republican, and I will vote Republican. I vote for what benefits me. But now I'm independent. And the reason why I say I'm independent because, and I told y'all this, when it comes to family court and this unjust system, they both about that money. Especially Democrats. I have played videos over the years with both parties of about making that money. Now, what I say about Republicans, they more about family first. They don't want you living off government assistance shit like that. If you need government assistance, you don't need. They go off like, hey, if you need government assistance, you know what I'm saying, you better get you a job at Walmart, basically. You know. So using that logic that, you know, because we was Democrats back in the day, it's totally different from what it is today. But at the same time, like I told y'all, you know, I side more with Republican Party, but not because we was black back in the day, or we was for them back in the day. Because I told you, these Democrats been screwing us for a very long time. These Democrats have been fucking over our generations for a very long time. And unfortunately, you still got dumb niggas that'll still vote Democrat because they really believe that Democrats are for low income and black folks. When they not. They've been showing you this in recent years on how they feel about you. They won't even give out reparations. They gave out a Asian hate crime bill and gave you Juneteenth as a federal holiday. You can't make this shit up. Let me let Denzel speak on behalf of Malcolm X, man.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
They gave you Juneteenth to shut your mouth, and people actually run around dancing the jig for it. A lot of you motherfuckers didn't even know what a Juneteenth was. Y'all just found out a year ago. Only a select few people knew about Juneteenth. Y'all didn't know nothing about no Juneteenth. And yet, when they gave y'all that, you got calm down quiet. They gave the Asians a hate crime bill when we should have got a hate crime bill for black folks back in the motherfucking before Jim Crow era. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Democrat. This Democrat doing this. So hell no, I ain't Democrat. Fuck a Democrat. Hell no. See, that's the difference between somebody that's manipulated versus somebody that's a free thinker that see things for what it is. Democrat ain't for you, black man. And 92% of black people voted. Is it black or 92% of black women voted for Democrat or Kamala, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Republican ain't no different as far as, you know, they got their own agenda. But as far as I'm concerned, they all wanted the same. They just got a different end game. But Democrats been fucking us over and over and over in our face for about 70 years. But shout out to the black folks who decide to delineate. Shout out to the black folks that decided that, nah, we ain't going Democrat just because our mama said so, our daddy said so, or because it's Barack, or because Barack Obama said so. So yeah, I'm independent and I vote for what benefits me and what's gonna benefit me. I'm not gonna vote because you Democrat. I'm not gonna vote for you because you Republican. I voted for Trump because it's a benefit to me. I voted for Trump twice, and both times it benefit me. Now it might not benefit you, but if you know, if I lived off welfare and Section 8 all my life, I mean Trump wouldn't benefit me either. You can't make this shit up. You know, I don't have that luxury. I don't have that luxury. So yeah. So no, I'm not a diehard Republican, but I'm damn sure ain't no fucking Democrat. And once we understand that we need to vote on what benefits us, the better we'll be. But as long as you keep going with that, oh, I'm vote Democrat because I don't like Trump, and because my mama said this, and because you know Barack Obama said so. Because I hear a lot of y'all talking about what Barack said. Fuck Barack Obama. He ain't even Black American. He ain't the first. He the first Black president, but he ain't the first Black American president. You can have that. Let's continue.
I'm telling you what it
you don't
stands
fuck
for.
with you don't fuck with the backdoor shit.
I don't.
I don't either.
That's what it's saying. What it means to be a Republican is this, because a lot of people like to say,
because this is backdoor Republicans.
And we were taught by our parents. We were taught by our parents. We were taught by our parents that we vote Democrat no matter what, right? Regardless of what they stand for, regardless of the agendas that they push, regardless of how much nonsense that we see in our communities, regardless of how many Democrats actually destroyed our cities from Chicago to Detroit, all across the board. We were taught to vote that no matter what. You vote Democrat no matter what.
I agree.
But this is the difference between the parties on a very fundamental level, not complicated at all.
Really? You finna say it's a difference between the parties?
This is the difference.
I can't wait to hear this.
No. You may say that it's the same type of public politicians that take advantage of the taxpayers and take advantage of the people. The difference in the parties historically is Republicans want less government so you can do what the fuck you want to do. And Democrats want more control, so they want to control what your money is, where your tax dollars go, and what you can do with your money.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you this.
That's the fundamental difference.
I'm gonna tell you this. And you don't have to believe me, but I'm just telling you.
I'm listening.
The people in charge are not Democrats or Republicans.
I understand
Kamala Harris is allowed to do whatever she's done.
We get that.
This new president, he's allowed to do whatever he is willing to do, or they allow him to do.
Facts.
Everything is allowed. There are people in charge of this nation that flat out run shit. And if ain't nobody got the power to uproot them, then we're going to keep having people paying a whole bunch of money for houses and a fire hydrant don't work in front of it, but they'll charge you for the fire hydrant in front of your house.
Corey Holcomb's telling the truth. Now that's why we always say the powers that be. We already know that when it comes to the president and all that, that is somebody bigger than that. We talk about George Soros all the time. The Rockefellers. We talked about, remember last year, a couple years ago, when we talked about Planned Parenthood and how it started. It started from the Rockefellers, and they had that bitch Sanger to be the front person for it, to stop Black people from having babies by destroying the babies. So basically be a Black genocide. But what they didn't realize, that a lot of white people are doing it too. You know, feminist white women. See, so yeah, he's telling the truth. George Soros, the Rockefellers, and all the rest of these motherfuckers. Planned Parenthood was designed by the Rockefellers. And they used somebody as a front person, which was Sanger, Margaret Sanger. singer, whatever her name is, to try, because blacks weren't no longer slaves. You couldn't make them slaves no more. So what they tried to do was basically do like the Native Americans and wipe us out. And it still didn't work. And y'all watched the video. You remember I did the video on that. The real history of Planned Parenthood. Why everybody run around and say Planned Parenthood is the lookout for black people, or the black woman and shit like that. They lied to you. But again, motherfuckers can't handle the truth, even if they see the truth in their face. They want to be misled. They want to be lied to. That's why they still vote 80 and 90% Democrat today. You know what I'm saying? And even though they show you how they feel about you and what they think of you and what they ain't gonna do for you, you dumb motherfuckers still vote Democrat anyway. So he's telling the truth. And even that time agreed with that. Yeah, it is somebody power to be. It is somebody above all that. You know what I'm saying? So he's telling the truth. Everybody here, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And also, like I said, Victim of Volunteers up top. Definitely subscribe to Victim of Volunteer. This topic about Anton and Corey Holcomb will be on there Wednesday. It will, that's a whole nother segment itself. Let's continue.
We got a less than 20% voter turnout rate in the local elections.
Well, you understand voting don't work, right?
It does work.
How?
It does, but you just missed it.
I heard everything you said. I can't wait till you tell me how voting makes a difference in this country.
We have a less than 20% voter turnout rate in local.
Ain't nobody going for the sucker shit no more. We got to go.
You're missing it.
You got to uproot the people in power before a real difference happens. Voting is for suckers.
It's not. People that don't vote are ignorant as fuck.
Well, I guess I'm ignorant because I would never participate in no
people
sucker
that
shit.
don't vote. And
I'm gonna show up and vote like a sucker.
And not only is it ignorant.
We had Republican presidents. We had Democratic presidents. We in the same joint.
I'm talking about locally. You talking about national.
I don't give a fuck if it's local.
It matters.
If you vote,
absolutely matters.
That means you in line.
See, let me tell you how I feel about this segment right here. This part where they talk when he say voting is for suckers. I disagree with that. Now, if you choose not to vote, you have that right. So I'm not gonna say you stupid for not voting, and I ain't gonna say you stupid for voting. You have the right to vote, or you have the right not to vote. Because when this Trump and Biden, or Trump and Kamala election came, a lot of black people sat it out. You know what I'm saying? But this what happens. And I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. This what happens when you try to have a intellectual conversation with a comedian. You can't take a comedian seriously. Even when they talk seriously, they're not talking seriously. For the most part, I ain't gonna say all comedians, but for the most part, you cannot have a civil and intelligent or intellectual conversation with a comedian. To me, a comedian, for most part, cannot turn that switch off of comedy. I'm just saying, that's just my opinion when it comes to that. Because Corey Holcomb sounds lost. He sounds like he's dumb as fuck. Now, the reason why I say that, because when it comes to the national election, presidential and all that shit, I really don't give a fuck about that. I voted for Trump, but you know what I'm saying? But the most important, what people need to understand, is the local election. The local elections is very important because your city, your county, your state is where they could fuck you over big time. National, that's usually like government assistance, government this, anything's fun for the government, that, yeah. We talking about your city, your state. That is the most important voting you need to do. So for him to say that voting is for suckers, I definitely disagree. You need to worry about the local elections, not the national. Local elections was what you need because you live there. That's more important. Like what's going on in Chicago. Mayor Johnson doing the shit he did with bringing all this. Well, he didn't bring the illegals here, but when they got here, He got government funding. He looked out for the legals, didn't look out for the veterans here. He didn't look out for the homeless people here. He didn't look out for the homeless veterans. And he looked out for them, took up for them, made excuse for them. That is a problem locally. Now, here's the thing. Y'all can vote him out. And I'm talking about you black people. Y'all can vote. That's in Chicago. I'm in Chicago too. You can vote him out. But it's not going to change until you vote in a Republican. Because y'all took out Larry Fine and brought him in. You thought, because she was doing that for immigration bullshit, you know, illegals and shit, before she left. And you thought that him coming in, you thought he was going to do something different. He just basically took a baton and continued where she left off. Didn't do nothing no different. He did it work actually. Until you vote and bring in a Republican mayor, which that's not going to happen in Chicago. I don't see that ever happening. I think that probably happened a couple of times before we was born. I don't see that happening. But I'm just saying that's the only way that's going to change. You could bring in a white Democrat to be mayor. Bring in another Daley. I guarantee you're going to do the same shit that this dude did. Timmy Hinyard was a ghetto mayor from the suburbs in Cal City. That's a whole nother topic. You know what I'm saying? Y'all vote these Democrat people in because they black female and all that shit, and then get mad when the motherfuckers getting over taking y'all money and not using enough for the community. Nigga, that's your fault. Now they crying a river because she took all that money, hooking up pedophiles to be work for the city and shit. Y'all ain't victims. You volunteers. You voted for the motherfucker. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. So yeah, this is what happens when you try to have a conversation with a comedian. You know, he means well and he cares about the black community, but he's one track minded. He got the same mindset as most of these niggas, except he don't side with Democrat as well. But for the most part, he align himself whatever the black people align themselves with. He ain't gonna call out the black community like I would. He ain't gonna call the black community like Anton would. No, he's not. If you call out the black community, you're gonna be looked at as a self-hating coon.
No, if you vote first, the first thing that it means is that you respect your ancestors that died for your right to be able to do it.
Your ancestors
it's so funny to
didn't do it like this. Because people went to war when the government tried to overthrow the people and the power of the people. It was wars. There hasn't been a war inside the U.S. where the people who getting fucked over are doing something about motherfuckers with 30 felonies being the president. It's all sucker shit going on.
See, and he's telling the truth when it comes to it was wars made change, but these people here in this day and age are weak as fuck. They're not gonna do all that. They're not gonna do all that. Now he's talking about Trump with 30 felonies. What the fuck they got to do with it? When did he get 30 felonies? You talking about when? Let me ask y'all, because I didn't keep up with that shit. Talking about he got 30 felonies. Is this? Let me know, Couch Gang. Is this where Fonnie Willis put all them charges on him or something? He got arrested? I want to know, because I'm like, what is that? What does him got 30 felonies? I don't get it. Is that what they talking about when Fonnie put all them charges on him and he did get arrested? Is that what he talking about? Because I hear people say he got 32 felonies and all this shit. I mean, what? I don't get it. I don't get it. Because these the same niggas they say they round their homeboys who did 30 years in jail. They bust them dope moves. They shooting niggas and doing all this shit. And you ain't talking about that motherfucker with 30 felonies. But you want to talk about the president that got 30 felonies. I don't get it. Y'all have, that's what I say, selective outrage at best. Yeah, he got a felony and a shot at. Hey, and Leticia James. Who the fuck is Miss James? I don't know who's that. But that's what I'm saying. They trying to say, oh, he a convict. Oh, she convicted Trump. Oh, did she? I didn't know that. But like I said, Like I said, what's the difference from these niggas that you hang around with that you say your homeboys and he cool, he do this, you plug him, put him on and shit. He got motherfucking felonies and shit too. You know? Oh, okay. His own said he got size. Shouldn't felons have a job too? That's what okay, New York attorney. That's what I'm saying. He got convicted. So what? And we still voted for him. And now, yeah, I do remember James. She got her own indictments now. So that's what I'm saying, man. But the difference between her and him, they're gonna look out for her. They're gonna say, nah, she shouldn't be arrested. Even if she did it, don't matter. You know, she's a woman and black woman, all that shit. So yeah, I got it. That's just trying to make excuses. That's that. See the shit he talking now. He talking that same shit the people in the black community say. You know what I'm saying? Talking that hate Trump. You know, he got felonies. Like y'all ain't around felons. Most of y'all got kids with fucking felons. Hey, you can't make this shit up. Y'all motherfuckers got kids with convicts. Y'all motherfuckers just got pregnant a week ago by a nigga with 30 felons. And you just met the nigga off online while he was locked up. And he got out of jail and got your ass knocked up. I don't take that seriously. Shut the fuck up. Let's continue, man.
War every day is just not physical anymore.
Well, that's the problem.
It's
we
here.
need physical wars.
It's not.
Until motherfuckers ready to jump it off,
it's not.
We gonna always be talking. But see, real gladiators don't talk. Real gladiators make it happen. And the gladiators, I ain't gonna lie, we are under control right now. We haven't rose up and did what needs to be done.
Who are you under control by?
It ain't. You under control by the people who will motherfucking blow this motherfucker up. We ain't stupid.
Who is he? Because I want to know who.
Why do you think that ICE agent was able to shoot that woman?
I want to know who the. Hold on. Let's be real.
You know.
Fuck that woman.
Well, hey, shout out to Anton for saying that, but he talking about how was the ICE agent able to shoot that woman because he's the law. Because he's the law. See, the problem with you motherfuckers that's trying to intervene with this ICE and illegal shit, see, y'all don't want to believe that ICE is law, federal law, because Trump appointed or Trump created or made or whatever, because affiliated with Trump. Y'all don't like Trump, so you don't like ICE. The woman got killed because she did not comply. I want y'all to understand that. The woman got killed because she did not comply. I put that on victim of volunteer. She did not comply, and she was killed for it. Now, I was shocked he killed her, and she was too. I showed y'all this video last week or whenever I did it. She was smiling all through the motherfucking video that the cop was filming. Smiling, because she knew that she was white, and she just knew that he ain't gonna do the same shit that they do to a black man. You cannot make this shit up. But guess what? I guess dudes say, no, you ain't shit to me. Maybe he looked at her as a feminist. Maybe he looked at her because he saw she was LGBTQ. Maybe he looked at her because she was a liberal. But she really thought that her white skin was gonna let her go on through, and the worst they were gonna do was chase her and arrest her. Let me let Denzel speak on behalf of Malcolm X. Yeah. Thank you for telling me, because he said, my man said, ICE been around before Trump's president. I didn't hear nothing about ICE until Trump came in office. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't hear nothing about ICE. So I didn't know if he created it or it was something new. Well, if ICE been around before ICE, why is people so mad at ICE? Why is they saying ICE is not a real law enforcement? That's federal. That's federal. Then you got this fat ass chief of police and out there in Philadelphia talking about they fake cops. And not realize you telling others to go ahead and go for that long ride and get your ass killed because you trying to say they fake cops. Whether they existed before Trump, after Trump's, they are federal. They federal police. They the law. If they pull your ass over and tell you to get out the car, you better get out that car. And I always told y'all, I don't fuck with the law. I don't like the law. I don't trust the law. But one thing I ain't never do, one was get arrested, two, go to jail, and three, I always complied. Because I know what they slick ass would do. I know they'll try to bait you to get your ass shot, beat the fuck up, or get your car towed, and all that shit. But I always complied. These are federal agents. You gonna try to treat them like they some fucking security guards? Yeah, well. Oh, okay, they was created after 9/11. Okay. So like I said, that woman got killed because she didn't comply. Just like y'all say when the black man ain't comply, he get killed, and y'all go out and say, yeah, he should have complied. Same thing goes for her. Motherfucker, equal opportunity in my book. So of course you heard Anton say, fuck that woman. Let's let you hear that again though.
Real difference happens. Voting is for suckers.
It's not.
Wait. That's too far.
People died for your
talking. But see, real gladiators don't talk. Real gladiators make it happen. And the gladiators, I ain't gonna lie, we are under control right now. We haven't rose up and did what needs to be done.
Who are you under control by?
It ain't. You under control by the people who will motherfucking blow this motherfucker up. We ain't stupid.
Who is he? Because I want to know who.
Why do you think that ICE agent was able to shoot that woman?
I want to know who the. Hold on. Let's be real. Fuck that woman.
Well, that's what you would say to somebody you don't know or whatever.
No.
I'm on the streets. I've been pulled over by the police.
Who ain't on the streets?
Or the ICE agents or whatever.
You in LA. I'm in Detroit. I'm in the blackest city in the United States of America. I can move anywhere I want to go. I choose to stay in the core of my city, and I choose to participate in my neighborhood. I choose to tithe to the streets. I choose to put kids through college. I choose to interact and truly use my tax dollars and whatever it is and give jobs. I employ over 50 people. I put my money in my community with my people. So I choose to engage. So when we talking about being in the streets,
hey, check this out. Now, see, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, y'all can say what you want, but Corey Holcomb didn't like that shit. See, a lot of people that try to talk about a black conservative or a black Republican, what they try to do, they know most of these black Republicans and black conservatives on the average ain't in the black community. Most of them are somewhere away from the city. They ain't dealing with all that shit. They probably were their white folks and so on, right? He didn't like to hear that shit because what could he respond back to say against that? If Anton's saying that he's still in the community, he's donating to the community, he's giving 50 people jobs, he's in Detroit like a motherfucker, he's still living in the hood, that's what he say. What can you say? This is a diehard Republican, a diehard conservative. This is what can you say? What can you say? Even if you say, man, I don't like this whole ass nigga. What can you say? He couldn't say nothing. He didn't like that shit. A lot of black pros wouldn't like that shit either because he's doing a lot more than a lot of them. What can you say? I'm just saying, I'm just keeping it 100 with that. What can you say? You can't say shit. You can't say shit. Shout out to Brown Horner for the $20 donation. He said, if you don't comply, you won't get on the line. Just that simple. Welcome to our world. And that's how I feel about the woman that got killed. Welcome to our world. And shout out to all the black people who like, we ain't getting involved in that either. Now, the dumb motherfuckers in Minnesota that want to get involved, get their ass knocked the fuck out and spray the shit, fuck them. Victims. That's really volunteers. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel sorry for them. But for the most part, blacks are like, we ain't got nothing to do with that either. We ain't getting involved in that. This won't be George Floyd 2.0. You got a few cities in other states that's protesting, but it's not like George Floyd. George Floyd was a worldwide protest. So, yeah, it will not be. If you don't have the blacks in the middle of it like that, it ain't shit. Shout out to Brown Horn. But like I say, you can say what you want about Anton, but if that's what he doing, what can you say? And Corey couldn't say shit because usually what they say, well, what have you did for the black community? That's usually what they say, but he couldn't ask that because he told him what he do. I'm just keeping it. We're gonna keep him hunting all the way around. He couldn't say shit after he had to do He hated it. He hated that he had to. How you got a self-hater from their logic or his logic, but he's doing all this for the black community. Let's continue.
That don't count to me. I don't
Well,
hear
that's
that
what
shit.
should count.
I don't hear that
because
shit.
out there in the streets where the people live that you helping, they could get pulled over and shot by a cop, and an investigation will be said. But here's the truth: we know, if I believe you know this already, when the cops shoot you, ain't nothing you can do about it.
My God, this is so good. This is so crazy.
Do you think that's wrong? What I said?
This is so insane.
Is that what I said? I said when the cops
insane.
shoot you, ain't nothing you can do about it. Is that a lie?
This is so insane.
But you didn't answer it. Like,
I'm gonna answer your question.
Okay.
I'm gonna answer your question. It depends on the circumstance.
Now, what I gotta say about Anton with that, when he said that when a cop kill you, ain't nothing you can do about it, he said it's insane, but then turn around and say that it depends on the circumstances. So it can't be insane from what he's saying if you saying it depends on the circumstances. So get the fuck on with that shit. So he's not lying. Most of the time, not all, most of the time, police kill an unarmed black person. Ain't shit you could do about it. You could protest, you do all this shit, guess what? Motherfucker don't even get locked up, don't get charged. The most he get is fired. Look what happened in Minnesota with Mr. Castile. I think that was the one that had a concealed carry. And he told that cop, I have a concealed carry. Dude said, where was it at? He said, it's in my pocket. He told him to go in his pocket and give out his license and his Ford card and all that stuff. And when he went and did it, he shot him anyway. Said he's reached for a shit, which we know that was a fucking lie. And unfortunately, he got off. Even though he told him, I got a concealed carry, I'm concealed carry, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, when it comes to when the police kill you, ain't shit you could do about it. Technically, you ain't shit you can do about it, because if it was up to me, the cop should be killed right along with the brother that he killed. But of course, don't happen. That part, a lot of times you can't do nothing about it. Look what happened with George Floyd. Look what that dude get, 10 years. So that's what I'm saying, man. He's telling the truth when it comes to that. I disagree with Anton when he says, because first he said that it was insane for what he's saying, but then you said it depends on circumstance. So that means it depends. That means that you know that, yeah, it does happen. But, you know, you can't say it's insane when you say, yeah, it depends on the situation. So, yeah, I disagree with that part.
And the interesting thing about it is this: the majority of the people, because you like to use a blanket statement. That's like me saying all black people are stupid.
Well, have you said all white people stupid?
No, I'm talking about cops.
You should say that one time.
I'm talking about
because
cops.
it's easy to say all black people are stupid as an example. Say something about the white people.
No.
All right, TBMD show said he got 27 years. He talking about the cop that killed George Floyd. He got 27 years, good. But that's one cop out of all these cops that kill people unjustly. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, well, good, he got 27 years. Shout out to my man Leon for the $2 donation. He said, YouTube censorship, shake my head. Shake my head. Oh, Mike Drop. What's up? What's up, Big Mike Drop? Shout out to you, my brother. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel, y'all. Big Mike Drop. Let's continue.
I don't think you got people all the time.
Oh, well, I didn't hear you. Can you tell me? Because I
talk
don't
about
know.
liberal white women literally being the biggest enemy of the United States of America. That's the thing I say every single day.
Caucasian female, the biggest enemy.
Literally, white liberal women are the worst thing that ever happened to this country.
What about their men?
But we gonna get there. because you keep trying to get me to qualify it by participating and joining in on the core.
No, I think you're doing what's easy.
No. I'm doing what's real.
Do y'all agree with what Corey Holcomb says? He said that, you know, Anton is basically doing a ring around the rosy when it comes to calling out white men. He'll call out the white woman or white liberal, white Democrat woman, but he's not, you know, liberal women, but he's not calling out the white man. Do y'all think he's dancing ring around the rosy? Now, let me ask y'all this. For those that watch Anton, I see a lot of y'all say, yeah, and here, yeah. Listen, those that watch Anton, I ain't been able to watch Anton quite a while since I've been trying to push my victim of volunteer. You know what I'm saying? But I used to watch him when I had time. I ain't able to watch nobody's channel no more, right? But for those that do watch him, and still watch or have been watching him, have y'all ever heard him call out white men? I want to know. Now, when I was watching, I heard him talk about a white male. It was a Pacific white dude that he was talking about. But have I ever heard him talk about like white men as a whole? No. No. Like I told y'all a long time, when I say it again, white men as a collective are the biggest simps in the United States of America, if not the fucking world. White men are the reason why the United States is crumbling down the way it is today. You know what I'm saying? They allow white women with this feminist shit, now no fault divorce. You allow them to have more power than you when it comes to this system. So, yeah. Bill Clinton with the Deadbeat Act. So, yeah, I will call them out. Hell yeah, as a collective, them motherfuckers, they are the reason why we are in this situation today. I have no hesitation to say that. So I call out a white woman, a black woman, a black man, all that shit. Now, a lot of y'all saying, yeah, he danced around it. He dancing around it. White men are the biggest simps. They motherfucking would kill black people back in the day because a woman lied and said, and they knew the bitch was lying. He touched me. He raped me. These bitches was fucking the slaves. But he fell for the okie doke, knowing she's a hoe, a whore, and he killed a slave. These motherfuckers caused towns of the simps and the downfall of the United States of America. It ain't just the white liberal woman. It ain't just the left democratic white woman. No. But a lot of y'all said that a lot of y'all saying that, you know, he never said that and he danced ring around the rosy. So y'all, I guess, agree when it comes to, and I'm gonna wind it back on what Corey's saying on that standpoint. And somebody just said never. With exclamation points, never. And yeah, see, you can't talk about one and not the other. Yeah, March 15th, Pisces. You can't talk about one and not the other. You cannot talk about one and not the other. So I'm gonna wind it back. I guess Corey said I can't say nothing about Anton looking out for the community and shit like that. So he said he got to throw the and he specifically said white men. He didn't say white people. He said white men. He said you talk about the white woman, but you want to talk about the white men. So he did say that. He didn't say white people.
And give jobs. I employ over.
What I said when the cops shoot you, ain't nothing you can do about it. Is that a lie?
This is so insane.
But you didn't answer it.
Like, I'm gonna answer your question.
Okay.
I'm gonna answer your question. It depends on the circumstance. And the interesting thing about it is this: the majority of the people, because you like to use a blanket statement. That's like me saying all black people are stupid.
Well, have you said all white people stupid?
No, I'm talking about cops.
You should say that one time. I'm talking about because cops. It's easy to say all black people are stupid as an example. Say something about the white people.
No. You're not. I don't think you got people all the time.
Well, I didn't hear you. Can you tell me?
Because I talk about liberal white women literally being the biggest enemy of the United States of America. That's the thing I say every single day.
Caucasian female, the biggest enemy.
Literally, white liberal women are the worst thing that ever happened to this country.
What about their men?
But we gonna get
now. Hey, now that I will say that he did say white people. He said you don't talk about white people. But then what he said was, I do talk about white people. I talk about anybody, equal opportunity. But then he said I talk about the white liberal woman. They are the worst people in the world. He did. He didn't say white men. He didn't say white men. So yeah, from going back listening to that, when he said, because Corey Holcomb did say white people. He said you don't call white people. Yes, I do. I call about the white woman or the white liberal woman. So yeah, he did. Yeah, right there. He said he talked about the white woman. Then we said, well, say something about the white man. He kind of like, you know, he didn't want to spin that block. You know, he's like, no, I'm not going to go there.
You like to use a blanket statement. That's like me saying all black people are stupid.
Well, have you said all white people stupid?
No, I'm talking about cops.
You should say that one time.
I'm talking about
because
cops.
It's easy to say all black people are stupid as an example. Say something about the white people.
No. You're not. I don't think you got people all the time.
Oh, well, I didn't hear you. Can you tell me? Because I talk about
liberal white women literally being the biggest enemy of the United States of America. That's the thing I say every single day.
Caucasian female, the biggest enemy.
Literally, white liberal women are the worst thing that ever happened to this country.
What about their men?
But we gonna get there because you can try to get me to qualify it by participating and joining in on the court.
No, I think you're doing what's easy.
No. I'm doing what's real.
I think you don't want to go against them because if you go against them, it'll be some video of you going against them. And when I say them, I'm talking about your boss.
I don't have a boss.
We say that. We say that, but here's the truth.
I don't have a boss.
It's a reason you go after black males or black people quicker than you will go after white males. What are white males responsible for in this country as the downfall
I'm an
of
equal
it?
accountability smoke giver. I talk about everybody.
I'm just saying, I ain't heard you talk about white men since you've been up here.
You ain't been listening. You ain't been listening.
I've been listening to you.
No, you haven't.
I hear you taking
you don't have the capacity to be able to listen because you're too busy.
No. You got me wrong.
You too busy.
My capacity that you just criticized, that's an opinion. Here's the fact. Have you said something about Caucasian males and how they destroy this nation? Well, what did I miss?
Let's slow down because you talking loud, but you're not saying a lot.
No, you talking loud, and you still talking around. What did the Caucasian male do to America to bring it down?
I'm not getting into that.
You did.
See, to me, right there, when he said he not getting into that, now I know he did a video reaction, said why he said what he said, but now that right there, we not getting into that. That right there showed that you're not trying to say nothing about the white man as a collective. Let's slow down. Let's hold on now. We ain't finna do all that. You know what I'm saying? But when it came to the white liberal woman, oh, down hard. They the worst of the world. See, and this would made shit, you know, go up like my man said. This would made this explode right here. But I wanted y'all to see where it went from to where we at now. You know what I'm saying? See, he didn't want to go there. And how it looked like you don't want to go against the white man or talk about the white man. I just told you what the white man have did and destroyed America. So, you know, this is where y'all finna see the suck dick.
Listen around it. And that's why I lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass.
But I don't.
Don't do that in front of me because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are. You suck the dick of black people right now. You doing it easy.
Hey, you see how that mom looked at the camera? Hey, that was the funniest shit. That look. He knew, like, what the fuck?
You suck the dick of black people right now. You doing the easy shit. Hey, what you do? But I don't.
Don't do that in front of me because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are. You suck the dick of black people right now. You doing it.
Hey, I'm trying to get that spot, that look. No, that ain't what
What
he
did
said.
the Caucasian male do to America to bring it down?
I'm not getting into that.
You
That's why I
dancing
like it.
around it.
No,
And
I'm
that's
not.
why I lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass.
But I don't.
Don't do that in front of me because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are. You suck the dick of black people right now. You do.
That look right there, man. Dude, this that right there. That right. I ain't never, ever, ever see Corey Holcomb pause like that from what a motherfucker say. Never have I ever seen Corey Holcomb pause like that. That nigga paused and looked at the camera like, you believe this shit? That right there. That right there. That my life. Yeah, somebody screenshot this shit for me. I ain't got time. That mark. That right there was priceless. That was priceless. That was priceless. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let me make this bigger. I ain't gonna lie to you. Anton wasn't lying when he said he was sucking dick to the black community. I ain't even gonna lie. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because you have a lot of people that's not gonna go against the black community just as much as Anton they gonna go against the white man. Black community can't do no wrong. And if you call out the black community, you being a black person, you a self-hater, you a coon, you a sellout, you an Uncle Tom, even though you don't know the real history of Uncle Tom, bitch. You a beta, you an incel, you all these self-haters. So Anton wasn't lying when he said it, but I was shocked he said it, and he was too. So, yeah, I wanted y'all to see that look, man. Screenshot this shit. This motherfucker looked at the camera like, the fuck? Yeah, he called him out for pandering to the black people. Yeah, community can't do no wrong. Yes. So I ain't mad about what he said at all. You know what I'm saying? But let's talk about after he said this. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bag it up so I can let it play. But I wanted y'all to see that look. I want y'all to see that look. Shout out to MPI for the $2 donation. Appreciate you, my brother. If y'all new to the channel, subscribe if you can. And also subscribe to the new channel. Yeah, he just sent me the screenshot. Yeah, appreciate it. Appreciate it. I'm a screenshot with that screenshot. And yeah. You know, yeah, that right there, that was priceless. That was priceless. All right, here we go.
No, I think you're doing what's easy.
No. I'm doing what's real.
I think you don't want to go against them because if you go against them, it'll be some video of you going against them. And when I say them, I'm talking about your boss.
I don't have a boss.
We say that. We say that, but here's the truth.
I don't have a boss.
It's a reason you go after black males or black people quicker than you will go after white males. What are white males responsible for in this country as the downfall
I'm an
of
equal
it?
accountability smoke giver. I talk about everybody.
I'm just saying, I ain't heard you talk about white men since you've been up here.
You ain't been listening. You ain't been listening.
I've been listening to you.
No, you haven't.
I hear you taking
you don't have the capacity to be able to listen because you're too busy.
No. You got me wrong.
You too busy.
My capacity that you just criticized, that's an opinion. Here's the fact. Have you seen something about Caucasian males and how they destroy this nation? Well, what did I miss?
Let's slow down because you talking loud, but you're not saying a lot.
No, you talking
No,
loud,
you talking loud,
and you still talking around. What did the Caucasian male do to America to bring it down?
I'm not getting into that.
You dancing around it, and that's why I lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass.
But I don't.
Don't do that in front of me because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are. You suck the dick of black people right now. You doing the easy shit. What you do, let me tell you what you do.
Nah,
see,
let me tell you something, honey. I don't suck dick.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
So fix
you doing it right now.
I don't suck dick.
You doing it right now.
Homie, believe me when I tell you. I don't do that.
I tell you.
I don't do that.
Listen.
So don't come at me with no dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna give you the same energy you give me.
Let's switch seats. Switch seats.
I'm with it.
Homie, I don't do no dick sucking shit. I'm a motherfucking man. I don't do no dick sucking shit.
I don't give a fuck about nothing.
Well, I tell you what, watch that dick sucking shit, cause that'll go bad.
Call it what you want.
I don't do no dick sucking.
You say a lot of shit that I don't fuck with either. You
okay, but that gay shit. Oh, you
I don't give a fuck about what you talk about.
Hey, homie, I tell you what.
I'm right here.
Don't put no dick sucking shit. Don't put no dick sucking shit on me, nigga.
I'm from Detroit.
Say I suck a dick again.
I'm right here, right now.
Let me explain something to y'all about that. Now, yes, he did say, well, he said he sucked dick for the black community. That's the first time, right? He didn't say he sucked dick 2 more times, Cal's gang. I want y'all to understand. He said, yes, you do. He said, when he said, I don't suck dick, he said, yes, you do. He didn't say you suck. Well, basically, yeah, you can say he sucked dick. He didn't say he sucked dick, but basically say, yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. So, yeah, you can't say 3 times. I had to think about that. He said, yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. So that's basically saying you suck dick 3 times. Now, here's the thing. And this, in my opinion, see, people saying that, Corey took an L. But here's the thing I got to say. He got up. He went and sat down. He in his face. He got his hand near his face. He's in his motherfucking pitch range. And he told him, say I suck dick again. Now I get it. He already said it 3 times. He ain't got to say it again. I can get that. But here's the thing. The motherfucker came in his face and told him to say that shit again. He should have said it again. Because, see, we seen plenty of videos where a white dude called a black man a nigger. And the black dude will come up in his face, get in his face and say, call me a nigga again. And the white dude call him a nigger, and he knock him the fuck out, beat his ass, whatever. Anton didn't say it again. In my opinion, where I come from Chicago, I don't know what, and that's nothing. You saying you from Detroit, you saying you from Chicago, you saying you from fucking LA, don't mean a goddamn thing in these streets. You saying I'm from so-and-so ain't gonna stop you from getting your ass whooped. I'm just saying. That don't mean nothing. To me, if you gotta say, well, I'm from so-and-so, to me, that's supposed to be a mechanism for a dude to fall back. That don't mean a goddamn thing. Anybody can fall back. But like I said, when he got in his face and he told him to say he sucked dick again, and he didn't, as far as I'm concerned, Anton wasn't trying to fight. Because nigga come in my face after I call him a bitch ass nigga, and he say, call me a bitch ass nigga again, I'm gonna call him a bitch ass nigga again. I'm just saying. Now, some people said he had to say it again. He said it 3 times, but it's a difference. The nigga's in his face. See, he wasn't across on the other side saying, oh, say that shit again. He in his face this time. So that's why I say, like, no, you should have said it again. You suck dick. Yeah, it's 50-50. That's just my opinion on that. He should have said it again. I don't want to go that far. I'm gonna go where he sat down.
Let's switch seats. I'm with homie. I don't do no dick sucking shit. I'm a motherfucking man. I don't do no dick sucking shit.
I don't give a fuck about none of
Well, I tell you what, watch that dick sucking shit, because that'll go bad.
Call it what you want.
I don't do no dick sucking,
You say a lot of shit that I don't fuck with either. You
okay, but that gay shit, you
I don't give a fuck about what you talking
hey, homie, I tell you what.
I'm right here.
Don't put no dick sucking shit. Don't put no dick sucking shit on me, nigga.
I'm from Detroit.
Say I suck a dick again.
I'm right here, right now.
And that's what I'm saying. When he says, say I'm sucking dick again, he's talking about I'm right here, right now. We know where you at. We know where you at. But we want to hear you say he sucked dick in his face. You know what I'm saying? See, he got in your face. He got his hand, near your face and shit. See, that's a whole nother story. Once he's on the other side saying that shit, that's fine. Whatever. You ain't talking about nothing. But now he's like, man, say it. And he's saying, I'm right here, right now. That ain't saying suck a dick. That ain't saying you suck dick. Let's continue. And that's why Corey Holcomb said, I did. Because in other words, all he cared about, he didn't care about all the shit that he was talking. All he cared about was you say I suck dick. You could say we go outside. You could say I'm right here, right now. You could say I'm with the shits. But the point what he was trying to make is you ain't say that suck dick shit again. He didn't care about all of the shit you was talking about. As he said, I don't play the gay shit. You can say anything else you want, but I don't play the gay shit. That's what he said. That was his point. So,
Right. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna respect you.
Dance around it. Dance around it.
No. I
don't do no dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna respect you because it's your platform.
And then he say, I'm gonna respect you because it's your platform. Fuck all that shit. You in my face, you suck dick. Fuck you and your platform. Once you come from over there to come over here and you in my fist range, nah, fuck you. Fuck your respecting your platform. You ain't respecting your own platform when you trying to come front me and like you trying to punk me. So, but now he's saying he's trying to respect the platform and he here to talk and everything, but he did not say he sucked dick.
And I flew out here to have a conversation.
We good.
Suck dick again. Suck dick again. And that's when Corey like, we good. I just don't do the dick suck, the gay shit.
But we good. Up on me.
Yo, we good. I did already.
And even he said, you ain't gonna boss up on me. That's what Anton said, and dude said, I did already. He said, I did already. He said, I did already.
I did already. I don't do dick sucking shit.
Put the microphone right now and go on her back. I don't give a fuck about this shit.
Homie, you just running your mouth.
I'm not running my mouth.
You running your mouth. I don't do no
doing this shit for the internet. You doing it for the internet. Now, if you want to save your time, no.
See, the thing is, Anton want to go outside. I guess he don't want people to see in online or on live on how the fight gonna go. My thing is, this is his platform, not yours. You ain't gonna lose your platform because you on his shit. He didn't give a fuck about his platform. He wouldn't have fight on the motherfucker. Fuck that going outside shit. I'd have just said you suck dick again. And like I said, that going outside shit, nah, we don't need to go outside. Fuck going outside. You want to front on video, you want to talk shit on the live, on your live, then, hey, we finna do it right here. We ain't finna go outside. So evidently, he didn't want y'all to see what probably was going to happen, whether he won or he won. I guess he didn't want the viewers to see what really was going to happen. But he did not say he sucked dick again. So.
Hold on. If you want to
I'll show you I ain't doing it for the internet.
If you want to say Anton, listen, don't disrespect me like that. If you want to say Anton, don't disrespect me like that, I'll respect you. But don't boss up on me because you said a lot of shit to me today that I don't fuck with either. But I let that shit ride because you don't know me. You don't know me. So I'm going to extend the same respect to you. You called me out of my name. You said some wild shit, especially with regard to how would it call this nigga out his name? Nigga, I'm telling you that you did. You can't tell me how I get respected.
I got a question for bro.
Okay.
No. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. We just getting loud. I ain't gonna get loud.
Then don't switch seats.
No. This my show. This my show.
That's cool, but I take that shit as a threat.
Okay, well, it is a threat if you calling me dick sucking. I don't dick suck, my nigga.
Man, fuck what you talking about.
I don't dick suck.
If you want to get back to the conversation, because you ain't gonna do shit. Because you're not gonna do
Come
shit.
at me with that dick sucking shit again, nigga.
Shit. You're not gonna
See that right there? See that right there? That right there. Once Anton said you ain't finna do shit, and he said, say I suck dick again, Anton should have said, you suck dick. If he really felt that Corey Holcomb ain't gonna do shit, he's run off at the mouth, he's just talking this talk, he's doing it for the internet. Once he said, say that shit and say I suck dick again, he should have said it. That right there. If he ain't said no other time again, that right there, he should have said it. He should have said it. He just said, you ain't on shit, you ain't finna do shit. Once that motherfucker said, say I suck a dick again, he should have said it. That right there. So like I told y'all, I get y'all saying that he already said it 3 times. I get y'all saying that he shouldn't have to say it again. But once he said, Corey, you ain't about shit, you ain't gonna do shit, you all talk this, and he said, say I suck dick again, you should have proved your point by saying you suck dick. Now I know you got other motherfuckers trying to talk from us intellectual state. They try to make different terms, different standpoints, but I'm telling you what it is. He said you ain't finna do shit. You should have said you suck dick again. You should have said it. Shout out to Leon for the $2 donation. They said I need a Corey and Mr. Palm video. Hey, he ain't gonna put me on the show. One, I ain't got no big following like that. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna do that. It won't be beneficial to him from his standpoint. But we should do a show together, talk about these baby mama tears, because shit, he got a baby mama tears too. Manipulated ass kid too. We talked about that. I agree. We should do one, but you know, people go off the, you know, hey, he got 1 million views, he got 500,000 subscribers, he got 1 million subscribers and all that stuff. He get, you know what I'm saying, he's more popular. It ain't about, you know what I'm saying, hey, this dude talking with some sense and he talking what I need to talk, what I want to talk about. It ain't about that no more. It ain't about that. But I ain't tripping because it is what it is. I will say Anton had a huge following when he had me on there, and he did put me on there when it came to about the family court and this unjust system. And he didn't do it because I had a huge following. He did it because he see I know what I'm talking about, and I could better talk about it than he could because he's married. He don't have them problems. And that's why I say shout out to Anton for that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that part right there, I want y'all to hear it again. You know, once he said it, when he said that you ain't about shit, you ain't gonna do shit, he should have said, yeah, you just talking. He should have said it then.
that I don't fuck with either, but I let that shit ride because you don't know me. You don't know me. So I'm gonna extend the same respect to you. You called me out of my name. You said some wild shit, especially with regard to how would it call this nigga out his name? Nigga, I'm telling you that you did. You can't tell me how I get respect.
I got a question for bro.
Okay.
No. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. We just getting loud. I ain't gonna get loud.
Then don't switch seats.
No,
Don't.
Hey, yeah, let me say talk about people in the comments. So I'm gonna say Ra, because I don't want to mispronounce your first name. Ra said Corey turned up first and initiated the threat of violence. Anton responded. Yeah, he did. 100% fact. I'm not here to say I'm not here to say that Anton started it. I'm not here to say that at all. Don't think that I'm saying that Anton started it. He didn't start it. But at the same time, when Corey told him, once he said he ain't about shit or ain't gonna do shit, and he said, say I suck dick again, he should have responded and said, yeah, you suck dick, to prove his point that you just all talk, you ain't about nothing. Now, Mars, shout out to Mars, he said, but Corey girl could have said, you ain't hit him though. He said it 3 times. So what do you tell your girl? LOL, but he ain't said 4 times. LOL. I mean, here's the thing. As far as this girl, I mean, me personally, you know what I'm saying? His girl, you know, said he only said it 3 times. He already said it 3 times. He should have told his girl to mind your fucking business. Stay in your bitch place. That's what he should have said. That's what he should say. Or cut her ass off and leave her alone. Now, my man Ross said if roles were reversed, people would say Anton got punked and ducked the fade. I wouldn't. See, you know, a lot of people would. See, here's the thing. Let's keep it real. And I always said this shit. When it comes to the truth, the majority of our society don't give a fuck about the truth. The only thing they care about is who they like and who they don't like. If they don't like you, they ain't finna ride with you, whether you being truthful or telling the truth or not. If they do like you, they gonna ride for you, whether you do shit or don't do shit. Let's be real. Society don't give a fuck about the truth. Society don't give a damn about the truth. It's not about right or wrong in our society. It's about who they like and who they don't like. They like Anton, they gonna ride with Anton. They like Corey, they're gonna ride with Corey. They don't like Anton, they gonna say, yeah, he did this and did that. Same thing with Corey. Most motherfuckers ain't gonna say, well, I like Anton and I fuck with Anton, I support Anton, but nah, he was wrong for that, or he got caught, he got punked out for that one, and vice versa. Most people is not gonna be about the truth. It's about feelings. Facts over feelings? Nah, it's feelings over facts. See, that's why I'm calling out both on both sides. I don't have no picks on this and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth. That's the difference between me and other motherfuckers around here. Because I heard other motherfuckers trying to say Corey this and Corey that. But they like Anton. They cool with Anton. They do shit with Anton. Hell no, they ain't finna bite the hand. They ain't finna bite the hand. Shout out to CJ Rich Boxing and Bullshit for $5 donation. He said Anton was able to dodge the question and holding the pale man accountable by initiating a ninja movement. What y'all think about that, man? See, I'm all about the truth. And you already know that when we talk about shit that's going like right now, for example, for those that say, hey, man, we vote for Trump. We tired of voting for the Democrat Party because the Democrat Party ain't on shit. The Democrat Party don't do nothing for black people. The Democrat Party always give us the shiny jewels but never give us none, right? And we see this every day, right? We know this shit. Even Barack Obama lied to us. Even Barack Obama ain't do nothing for us as a black people or black community, right? They still vote Democrat. They still vote Democrat. They still vote for Barack. If Barack Obama ran for president again, they'll vote for him. They'll vote for Kamala Harris all over again, 92%. So that's what I'm saying. Barack Obama can't do no wrong in the black community, even though we've seen him do wrong. Even though we've seen him do wrong against the black community. So that's what I'm saying. It's not about right or wrong. When it comes to our society, it's about who they like and don't like. That's why they talk about Trump, because they hate Trump. Even when Trump do something good, fuck that nigga if he ain't shit. Even in this situation right here, it's about who they like and don't like. It's very hard for somebody who is a Anton supporter or Trump supporter or Biden supporter will come out and say, nah, nah, he was wrong on that one. Or nah, he did get checked. I fuck with him, but yeah, he got checked. That's just what it is. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. That's why our society gonna always be what it is. Always. You know what I'm saying? It's just a select few like us that will still call it out, and it is what it is. You know? But yeah, Tim, truth had no political party. So, like I said, when he said you ain't about shit, ain't gonna do shit, and he said, say I suck dick again, he should have told him, you suck dick again, nigga. Now what you gonna do? Now I said it, what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Just my opinion. Like I said, everybody got you tired of your opinion. I ain't like that. You a lame because you disagree, or you cool because you agree. You know what I'm saying? We all adults here. We ain't finna get into it on we ain't finna do like they did. We ain't finna do all that.
Dance around it.
No.
I don't do no dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna respect you because it's your platform, and I flew out here to have a conversation.
We good.
But
We
you're
good.
not bossing up on me.
Yo,
We good. I did already. I don't do dick
We can put
sucking
the
shit.
microphone right down
Yo.
right now and go on back. I don't give a
no,
fuck
sir.
about
No,
this shit.
sir.
Homie, you just running your mouth.
I'm not running my
I
mouth.
got a
You
question
running
for
your mouth.
Anton.
I don't do
You
no
doing
dick
this shit
sucking
for the
shit.
internet. You doing it for the internet. Now, if you want to say your time, no, hold on. If you want
I'll
to say
show
Anton,
you I ain't doing it for the internet.
if you want to say Anton,
I'm saying,
listen, don't
I'ma let
disrespect
you
me like
finish.
that. If you want to say Anton, don't disrespect me like that. I'll respect you, but don't boss up on me because you said a lot of shit to me today that I don't fuck with either. But I let that shit ride because you don't know me. You don't know me. So I'm gonna extend the same respect to you. You called me out of my name. You said some wild shit, especially with regard to how
You
would
didn't
it
call this nigga out his name?
Nigga, I'm telling you that you did. You can't tell me how I get disrespected.
I got a question for bro.
Okay.
No. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. We just getting loud. I ain't gonna get loud.
Then don't switch seats.
No,
No.
This
because
my
I take
show.
That's
This
cool.
my
That's
show.
cool, but I take that shit as a threat.
Okay, well, it is a threat if you calling me dick sucking. I don't dick suck, my nigga.
Man, fuck what you talking about.
I don't
bro.
dick suck.
If you want to get back to the conversation, ain't no, because you ain't gonna do shit. Because you're not gonna do shit.
Come at me with that dick sucking
You're
shit
not gonna
again,
do
nigga.
shit. You're not gonna
Come
do
at me with. See, I suck dick again, nigga.
We can go
I'll
out back
show you
right
who
now.
the fuck I am.
We can go out back right now. I'm with it.
I bet you won't say that.
And again, he got up. We go outside right now, and that's cool. But he did not say he sucked dick again. That's the point Corey kept saying. See, you ain't saying it. He don't care about you going outside. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying, man. She whispering his ear. I don't know what she whispering his ear about, but yeah, you know, he threw the mic and everything. He want him to say he sucked dick. He don't care about nothing else he talking about. Just say he sucked dick because he's really adamant about this gay shit that he say he against. He called it Victoria. So he's very adamant about that. That's all he's talking about. That's all he cares about. He don't care about nothing else he talking about. And, you know, yeah, Anton got up, said we go outside, but he's talking shit on the internet. He's want to be on the internet, deal with on the internet. Fuck going outside. You should have just told me suck dick again.
Internet. Now, if you want to say your time, no, hold on. If you want to
I'll
say
show
Anton,
you I ain't doing it for the internet.
If you want to say Anton, listen, don't disrespect me like that. If you want to say Anton, don't disrespect me like that. I'll respect you, but don't boss up on me because you said a lot of shit to me today that I don't fuck with either. But I let that shit ride because you don't know me. You don't know me. So I'm gonna extend the same respect to you. You called me out of my name. You said some wild shit, especially with regard to how would it call this nigga out his name? Nigga, I'm telling you that you did. You can't tell me how I get disrespected.
I got a question for bro.
Okay.
No. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. We just getting loud. I ain't gonna get loud.
Then don't switch seats.
No,
This
this my show. This
cool.
my
That's
show.
cool, but I take that shit as a threat.
Okay, well, it is a threat if you calling me dick sucking. I don't dick suck, my nigga.
Man, fuck what you talking about.
I don't dick suck.
If you want to get back to the conversation, ain't no, because you ain't gonna do shit. Because you're not gonna do shit.
Come at me with that dick sucking
You're
shit
not gonna
again,
do
nigga.
shit. You're not gonna
Come
do
at me with. See, I suck dick again, nigga.
We can go
I'll
out back
show you
right
who the
now.
fuck I am.
We can go out back right now. I'm with it.
I bet you won't say that shit.
We can go out back right now.
I got money for all this. Whatever.
I got money too. Don't nobody give a fuck about that shit.
Hey, homie,
No,
look,
it's just not respect.
I ain't falling for the. I ain't falling. Darlene, get out the way. Don't get in the way of two niggas. Let me tell you something, homie. I ain't got to go out back right now because we got to go out back to lead this motherfucker. But I'm saying that dick sucking shit, watch that. That's all I'm saying. And if I don't say it how you like
If you want to
okay,
get back to the
but
conversation,
don't-
we can get back to the conversation.
But just know,
I'm not
ain't
listening to
dick
none of that
suckers
shit,
up
bro.
here, nigga.
I'm not listening to none of that shit. If you want to get
Bet.
back to the conversation,
Long as you
we can
know.
get back to the conversation.
Long as you know,
Bro, you not
because that ain't
you
nothing-
not that tough.
Now, here's the thing. It's gonna come back on, but I don't think Anton was scared. I don't think Anton was spooked or nothing like that. I don't think neither one of them was scared. You know what I'm saying? Nothing like that, you know. It ain't muted. It's just the show. I paused the show. For some reason it went to that, then it came back. It ain't muted. And if it sounds like it's muted, just go back, log out, and come back in. But just understand that I don't think at that time was scared. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't think he was scared of Spook. He just didn't say he sucked dick again. He just didn't say it again. It's gonna come back on. That's just how it is on this show.
Straight. Everything straight. Ain't nobody saying I'm sucking dick no more. Everything straight.
For sure, for sure. I got a question for.
And you know that's what he keep talking about. He ain't talking about nothing else. He only cared about him saying he sucked dick. You know what I'm saying? He said everything's straight. Ain't nobody saying that I suck dick. That's what he, you know what I'm saying? He don't care about all that shit he talking. That's what I'm saying.
And I'm gonna respect him on that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He said what he said, so I'm gonna respect him on that.
Now Anton say he said what he said, and I'm gonna respect him on that. He didn't go back and said, you know, you suck dick. He just, I guess he wanted to diffuse the situation. He said, hey, I respect what he said, and you know, hit platform and all that. And now Corey got that look like, see what I'm talking about? He ain't gonna say it again. That's what I'm saying. You know? So he was saying Tom was scared. No, what I'm saying, I'm talking about how he was acting. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying, I don't know how he felt on the inside. He could have been nervous, shaky. Corey could have been nervous, shaky. I'm just talking about how he reacting on that. I get what you're saying, but I'm just talking about, you know, but would have been cold if he would have got up and said we go outside, right? And when he got up and walked out off the screen and say, you suck dick. That'd have been funny as fuck. Now we finna fight outside. He could have said it then when he got up. He might didn't want to say it in his face because he might didn't want to get swung on. He could have got up, walked off, and said, you suck dick. So many ways he could have did that shit. Shit. Then when he run up, then it's on.
As long as you know, bro, you know. Yeah, absolutely. It was used in a negative way, but anything can be used in a positive.
Let me fast forward. Could do it after question, all that shit.
At the show is because I know a lot of people aren't initiated when it comes to talking to men of a certain mind state. And I don't believe you knew what you was doing when you said something about dick sucking, brother. I
apologize.
Okay. Hey, bro, I appreciate that.
I apologize.
I appreciate that.
Now, Anton apologized. Anton apologized. He apologized. I ain't mad at him. Shout out him for apologizing. And let me explain something to you. Just because somebody apologized don't mean that they apologized because they felt they was wrong. Sometimes people apologize because, you know, they just being the bigger person. They want to diffuse the situation. Yeah, he apologized. He apologized. Now, how do y'all feel about that? How do y'all feel about that, Kowski? Everybody else, how do y'all feel about that? He apologized. Do that make him look bad because he apologized? You know, what do y'all think about that? I say, to me, I say he was being a bigger person. Don't mean Muhammad say it's sarcasm. He just said this shit. Shout out to Leon for the $2 donation. He said that was a boss of Anton to apologize. And I said it. I give respect for apologizing. And, you know, let's be real. We all have apologized. And we didn't apologize because we felt we was wrong. We apologized because diffuse the situation, whether with your girl or with your mom or whoever. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to end the situation and leave it alone. So I'm not going to say he a hoe for apologize because nah, you want to diffuse the situation. Now, this is what I have a problem with Corey. And I'm going to wait till y'all, you know, hear it. Did he mean it? He probably didn't mean it, but he said it. Probably didn't mean it, but he said it, you know, and I respect that. He wanted to diffuse the situation. I guess he like, this ain't going nowhere. You know, let's just end this shit. I apologize.
Because this ain't no show. The last thing I want to do is get into it with you physically. But I have a switch.
I do too. When I'm a man, just like
I
you.
respect your switch. I respect your switch.
You too.
Okay, good. I'm glad, brother.
Good.
It ain't no fake shit right here.
Absolutely, I'm with it.
We straight. I respect your switch, brother. And
They shook hands. They was done with it. They should have been done with it. He's still trying to explain himself that, you know, I got to switch. And I see you didn't know that you was kicking off that switch. And yeah, that handshake was fake as fuck. Of course. But I'm saying, he shook hands and should have been over it. But Corey want to keep talking about the shit. So evidently Corey's still in this feeling about that suck dick shit. Even though he say it's cool, but he's still in his feeling about that shit. He ain't let it go. So to me, he's still emotionally tied to the shit.
Step to men like that. So I'm not checking you. I'm just trying to let you know
we good.
That when we talk to each other a certain way, like if dick sucking is brought up, that's just like motherfucking pissing on my shoes. So I'm saying like I could get back straight. When I shook your hand, it wasn't phony.
Listen, I get into it with my homies. I get into it with my brothers. I don't have no sisters. I got three brothers, and we scrap it out. I scrap with my nephews. It is what it is. And then we shake hands and we keep it moving once we have a disagreement and we get it out of our system. So if we good, then we good.
I'm good.
I'm with it. Let's get to the conversation.
That's why I tried to explain myself right there, because I'm like, this man probably don't even know that my mind is set up, Anton. My mind is set up when people do things like I call it backdooria on my show. Mm-hmm. When people throw that at you, it's a set off. And I'm saying like, I ain't trying to get set off.
And you know, again, once that should have been done, should have been talked about. He's still trying to explain himself. Now I get what he's saying. Hey man, where I'm from, my era, whatever, or my city, my hood, we don't do dick sucker shit because we don't do nothing that sounds gay. You know what I'm saying? We don't call each other. And we seen movies like that. Y'all remember Minister Society? You remember when in the beginning of the movie when that dude told Samuel L. Jackson, you better suck my dick. He let dude talk all that shit. He didn't say nothing. What you gonna do? I'll pay you when I feel like it. But when he said, suck my dick, that's when he shot him. He didn't care about all other shit he was talking about. But when he said, suck my dick, you suck this. And he shot him. Kept shooting him and kept shooting. So I get what Corey's saying. Some people don't play the suck dick shit. Some people don't play the dick suck shit. Cause now, you know, like some gay dude or something. You can't tell somebody, you know, hey man, that ain't no big deal. Why you tripping? To somebody else might be a big deal. To somebody else like, man, I don't give a fuck what he calling out. I'm just saying. But yeah, there's been plenty of movies where they show motherfucker got killed or got their ass whooped because they said suck dick. Men's Society is the first thing popped up in my mind when he said suck dick. Brown Hornet said that was his favorite scene in the movie. So yeah, so he's trying to explain to him, but I'm like, man, nothing to explain. Y'all squash it, leave it alone, be done with it. But he's still in his feelings. He's still in his feelings about that shit. That shit. He probably had bad dreams that night about that shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he you know. And that's why he's trying to explain to him where he come from, you know, certain things you just don't say as men. But Anton ain't trying to hear all that. He ain't trying to hear all that. So it's like you explaining, wasting your time. But you know, whatever.
I think I'm a lot more than somebody with name calling to get at me. But I'm saying like,
but see, I don't believe you, Corey. I don't believe you, bro.
Okay.
And let me tell you why I don't believe you. Because you do the same shit that you feel offended by.
Really?
You do. Absolutely.
Give me an example.
You just did it. You said a lot of shit to me that I don't necessarily care about.
I ain't said nothing about dick sucking.
You pick and choose what's disrespectful because you applying it to you. It's other people out there that don't take that shit.
Okay, well, I'm glad you said that. So listen to me, Anton.
But hold on. Let me say this last part.
Land.
But I get it because you don't know me and I don't know you. So you don't know what I look at as disrespectful. And so as a result, I just let that shit ride. The only thing that ever triggers me is it, and this is why I like to do shows in person. I told you before the show, I said I don't do no more live streams with people that I don't know. Did I not say that? Because I want to see and look in their eyes and see what's really happening, right? And the reason that is because the only thing that set me off is if somebody make it seem like they ready to do something. Then I'm like, okay, well, it's all hands up. Fuck the conversation.
Well, how about this? People may be ready to do something for whatever reason. They want to be ready to do something. But what I'm saying to you is, you know, in this world, they are trying to normalize men in dresses. They trying to normalize a woman wearing a thong in front of a church gathering or whatever.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? I could handle whatever is happening out there, but I'm saying, like, I'm still standing on this. I'm standing on this. If a man walking up to me with some homosexual talk, like I could take, I said this before, I could take a meeting at a brother like Tyler Perry's house because I know what.
And that's the truth. That's what I'm saying. This, I'm telling you, he had nightmares that night about that shit. Yeah. I never seen Corey off his square. My man Mike Knight said, he's telling the truth. I haven't either. I don't watch him like that no more because I don't have time. But when I did watch, he always be the one talking the shit, or he the one, you know what I'm saying? He the one to make people pause. Anton, man, that nigga pause. That Mark, I'm telling you, that Mark had nightmares that night. I'm telling you, that Mark was having nightmares. He couldn't believe that motherfucker said that shit. You know what I'm saying? And he's still trying to, and I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying. Where I come from, you don't do that. Where I come from, you don't say nothing like that either. But do you think Anton give a fuck about explaining why you feel like that and where you come from? And you heard Anton. Anton say, I don't do lives no more with people I don't know. I go on the show physically because I want to see where their head's at. I want to see, you know, face to face. And if they want to jump some shit off, then we go for what we know. That's basically what he's saying. So ain't gonna be no talking shit on. In other words, ain't gonna be no talking shit on live. You gonna talk this shit to me, and we're gonna do what we're gonna do. So let's hear him. I'm gonna fast forward some of this shit in a minute because all he doing is trying to explain, and the reasoning. Who gives a fuck at this point?
It's gonna happen if it go bad. The house gonna get towed up. I ain't saying that to act like I'm tough. I'm just saying, I feel you. There's certain things that we as men cannot say to each other without clashing. And it is my opinion with niggas that I know and where I'm from, if I say to one of my homies, man, suck a dick, everybody will get quiet that we know. And they'll be like, what is that? What is that?
Right.
Because it's like, that's that homosexual talk. So what I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying? If it's one way to get a brother like me, I know brothers who are preachers that would put their religion down for that right there. That's all I'm saying, black man. That's all I'm saying.
Listen. That's where you at. So I'm gonna respect that.
Thank you, brother.
It's simple as that.
I don't want no drama.
It's simple as that.
I swear I don't want no drama, man. My life is good.
Mine's is too.
I believe you. My life is good.
I'm
man.
with you.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't want you to come up here for that. It's just the simple misunderstanding.
And again, shook hands. You said what you had to say. Why the fuck you keep talking about it? Let's be real. You know why he kept talking about it? And I said it already. He was in his motherfucking feelings. He was in his feelings, guys. He was in his feelings. His feelings was hurt. He couldn't believe that shit. And he trying to get his mind clarity to get out shit. He was in his feelings.
You fucking income fucking poop.
He was in his feelings like a motherfucker. I mean, he was in it. In it. He was this dude was in his feelings. He did not want to let that go. Yeah, he didn't want to let that go, Cows Gang. I'm telling you, he keep bringing it up. He couldn't let it go. Anton stung a nerve in his ass.
Understand is that we as men can have. I think older black men like us need to make sure There are boundaries that simply can't be crossed when men are talking. And if you tell me a boundary, Anton, if you tell me a boundary, I promise you, I'm going to do my best not to cross that boundary.
I'm not.
When I'm talking to Willie D don't like when you call him nigga. And I go out my way not to call Willie D nigga because I look at him as a man.
I kick it with Willie too. For me though, I don't give a fuck about the talking. I don't have no boundaries. I don't care if a nigga say something about me. It is what niggas say shit like that all the time. Like that's the environment that we live in. I only care about my real life.
Now, when you say niggas talk like that all the time, if he talking about the dick suck shit, niggas don't run around talking about sucking dick. That's if he talking about that. If he not talking about that, if he just talking about just talking shit, yeah. Talking about sucking dick, niggas ain't running around telling other men to suck their dick. No. If that's what he said, I don't know. I don't know what he was, what his mind was there. But if you're talking about, niggas always say that all the time, dick suck dick. No.
Now, ask you a question. You just said men talk disrespectfully to you in your face all the time.
No.
This is nothing.
You did not hear what I said.
I said they
do that shit all the time. You see it in the chat. You see it in the comments. All of that shit, right?
Yeah.
I don't care about that shit, right?
That's right, because that's for the internet.
Right. So when people say stuff, I don't take it personal because it's not a thing to me. It's just talk. The only thing I care about is what happened in real life. When I cut that shit off in real life, my life is great.
Right. Let me tell you something.
So my point is that I don't take nothing personal unless it get personal, unless it gets physical. That's the only thing I'm up on. Anything else I can walk away from. I don't give a fuck about that. My life, I could walk away and I'm probably gonna never see that person again.
I understand. So this is why the chat, I allow them, and in fact, I encourage them to be themselves in the chat. Because this is a computer screen. But one thing I will say this is to the youngsters especially, because they the ones who really don't know. I'm talking about 35 and under. When you in a man's face, you have to watch how you talk to them, because face to face is a lot different than the computer. On the computer, I got
let me ask you a question.
This motherfucker saying all kind of shit about me.
He telling the truth when it comes to that, he telling the truth about that. You do gotta watch what you say. People kill you for respect. People will kill you for respect, which, I'm not gonna go to jail for 30 years for respect. But to each his own, some niggas will. And just like Big Mike said, a lot of these young niggas, they talk that suck dick. They probably do. See, I'm not around all these young niggas. They probably do tell each other suck dick. They goof ass. You probably do. I'm not around them motherfuckers. Shout out to my man Wayne Rose, man, for the $5 donation. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. He probably do. I'm not around a bunch of them like that. And my brother said, he was just talking, figure of speech. So yeah, if it's figure of speech, cool. I got it. But some people will kill you if they feel disrespected. There's a lot of people locked up right now because they were disrespected. And some of that shit, they say disrespected, it wasn't even that shit. You could have beat his ass. They rather kill and go to jail and be there for 40 years. That's dumb as fuck, in my opinion. Some people gonna say, nah, you just don't let a nigga disrespect you like that. Whatever.
Let me ask you a question.
But if they in my face saying that to me,
let me ask you a question.
It can go bad.
Why?
I'm not saying I'm not.
No. Hold on.
I'm not acting tough.
I'm asking you a real question. Why do you get triggered if somebody says that to you? Like what is it in you that gets bothered by a switch?
Okay, so listen to me, man.
So he asked him a question like, "What get you switched and everything else?" It's just to suck a dick. He don't care about the other shit. No freedom. Say nah. A lot of young people nowadays be saying that. That shit crazy. He said, also, I feel strange and worried. The word dick has been said probably more than 15 times so far. Yeah, it had that shit. A lot of sus going on, and like that shit crazy. That shit crazy because he is having nightmares about this shit. He is having nightmares about this shit. I bet you every day he's thinking about this shit. because I think he only come on once a week. He probably plotting and planning what he gonna say for the next show. I think it's show tonight or tomorrow. I don't know, but yeah, yeah, he definitely in his feelings. He is in his feelings, right? I'm telling you, he's singing "Ain't No Sunshine" and shit in that motherfucker. He is singing "Ain't No Sunshine." He is singing the blues. He is singing the blues. Oh man, he's still trying to explain himself.
Manhood is all we got left. You really got to understand this. Just give me a second to land on this.
I'm with you. I'm listening.
If we don't have our manhood, we ain't got nothing. So when a man walk up to you and say something flirtatious to you, when a man walk up to you and say something where he's challenging your manhood and things like that, trust me, I don't care how savage it may seem. When you dealing with a man, you can set a man off if you in his face and you saying things that are not. I'm not talking about somebody just saying anything. I'm talking about there are certain things, like I can't walk up to a man walking down the street with his wife, Anton, and say, man, your bitch thick. I'll be like, wait a minute. Of course, by me being older, the last thing I want is drama in the streets. But what I'm saying is you can't disrespect men face to face. You can do it online because it's easy to do it online.
Nope. See, that's where we disagree.
Okay, I want to hear this.
That's where we disagree because you got to keep the same energy across the board. You can't pick and choose when you can disrespect somebody and when you can't disrespect somebody, and then pick and choose when you're going to react to somebody disrespecting you. You wrong, bro. You wrong as two left shoes. You're wrong, bro. I fuck with you. I fuck with you because you are one of the most disrespectful, and stand on that shit.
But I want to understand what you're saying, Anton. You missed me. When you say you can't disrespect people with what? Make sure you explain that to me.
You got to keep the same energy across the board, bro.
I don't understand.
You can't say I'm going to disrespect you online, but then you can't do nothing in person.
Well, trust me.
I'm not saying do that.
I don't think that's what Corey's saying. Y'all tell me if y'all agree or not. I think what Corey was saying is, talk shit online is different from talk shit in the streets, basically, or face to face. I don't think he's saying that he watch what he say in the streets, but talk shit on the internet. I don't think that's what he's saying. What up, honey? I don't think that's what he's saying. I think what he's saying is you just got to be careful on how, because Anton said that he like to do a face-to-face interview, and he want to be able to see in their eyes, and if they want to flex up, then we can throw down. And to me, what Corey's saying is you can't be having that mindset about throwing down with every individual you meet up or whatnot. That's what I think. I don't think he's talking about like pick and choose who you gonna disrespect and all that shit. That's just a bully then. I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think on that one. I don't know.
I'm not saying what you're wrong about, but listen, talking to somebody in person is different than talking to somebody online. And if I'm so disrespectful, what do I do to be disrespectful online? Because you said I'm disrespectful online.
You said out of your own mouth that you will be disrespectful online. Yes, you did. You just said that.
Disrespectful online?
You said you can disrespect. It's different if you disrespect somebody online versus doing it in real life.
No, I didn't say what I would do.
How is it different?
I said if somebody in the chat room is saying something disrespectful about me, I don't hold that against them because they're
What
typing.
About when you talking about real people?
What do you mean?
If you comment on somebody and you give your opinion on real people.
So how would you purify water in case of a blackout? Oh, I'd boil it. Boiling kills bacteria, but it doesn't remove contaminants. Plus, it takes a long time. In an emergency, we need a method that's effective.
Hey, I'm a fast forward because that's when he started mentioning about Corey, I guess, said something about Dave Chappelle and tiptoed about some shit with him and Dave Chappelle. I don't care about that. We're gonna fast forward to where the fight almost escalated again. So we ain't gonna, he's about Dave Chappelle and he tiptoed or he he didn't say do the shit with him or some shit.
I don't go there to try to, I don't have to shock jock, even though that's something that people say easily. Oh, he's shock jocking. No. Anything I've said about anybody, I will say right to them if they standing in front of me. And I would like for somebody like to research the internet on things I've said and show me that I wouldn't say something to somebody if they were standing there. The only thing I said I wouldn't say to somebody if they were standing there, because I saw Charles Barkley in the airport one day. And I realized how big he was when I saw him in the airport. Now, I've said things about Charles Barkley. If he was standing in front of me and he said, say that shit now, I'll be like, we black, man. Come on, let's calm down.
So again, this is what I'm telling you. He's a comedian, man. Even when he try to talk seriously, he's still talking a comedian way. Now, he said that he wouldn't say to Charles Barkley. He has said shit about Charles Barkley, but he saw how tall, and he'll say, come on, black man, we're a community. But let me fast forward that shit. He said that's the only person that he stood up, that he like, I don't want no problem.
I'm going to give you that.
No.
But what did I tiptoe about?
You would not have did that shit. It was not it.
And I tiptoed around it.
And you tiptoed around it because you didn't want.
I did.
You didn't.
That's when he's talking about the Dave Chappelle. Let me fast forward.
I'm not talking about you.
You speaking on her.
I'm not talking about you.
Then then on there, he talking about he talks shit to his crew on the show, Darlene and whoever else to be on Craig, and they don't say nothing back because you the boss, they work under you. We're gonna fast forward that shit. Don't care.
What the fuck that is, and I don't.
So I choose to only speak in riddles, and I also want to speak in parables. Because then I could say, well, if you don't know, you don't know, you don't get it. Now, I might get it. I might know exactly what you're talking about. But I might act like I don't know what you're talking about because I want you to substantiate your argument. So that's what I stand on. But that's why I say break it down to me like a C student so that I can truly understand exactly what you're talking about. So that we all can understand it because we all may need to learn something.
Right. So
That's
look,
what
you
OGs
said.
do, they teach, right?
You said you go, but what you said in there, that was a key word. You act like you don't know. And I know you act like you don't know, brother.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You just said it. Believe me,
Why
you said
is
it.
Phil laughing?
Phil's silly. He's silly.
Look,
Philly trying to look. It was an intense moment in here, Anton, and we trying to make it where it is professional. We trying to make it where it ain't what everybody said might be or whatever the fuck. Because I ain't with all that. I ain't got to go to war with no man who visited our show and probably didn't understand one thing, how I was thinking, and I probably didn't understand one thing, how he was thinking.
Corey not gonna have me back on the show, y'all.
You funny, man. You
not gonna have
funny.
me back on the show.
If I wasn't gonna have you back on the show, I wouldn't have shook your hand. I hope you believe that. When I caught myself, I was like,
you know what I'm
man,
doing
this
right
man
now,
don't
Phil?
know that he
I'm putting
did
pressure on him to get me back on the show.
But it ain't working
by saying that he not going because
it ain't gonna work like that. But I'm saying
Corey don't like this, dog. He don't like this.
I think
what Corey don't
listen,
like? Why you talking to that man over there?
Because I got to talk to Phil. I'm talking to Corey through Phil. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. Here's the thing.
Them the games where niggas get into fights. I'm telling you.
Here's the thing.
He playing, he playing around again. See, he playing the mind game. One thing I say about Anton, he's a chess player, and he know how to bait your ass. He definitely know how to bait you to how he wants you. And that's why a lot of times he had them viral videos when we do them live and shit and all on this channel, man. Especially when they had them group lives and shit. He could bait real good. You heard what Corey said. He may laugh, but he for real. So he play them games. Yeah, they ain't vibing. They ain't vibing at all. I told you, Corey's in this film about the dick suck shit. He is. I told you, he having nightmares.
Jump off.
Corey not gonna have me back on the show.
They ain't vibing at all.
Because Corey is not having fun right now. This is Corey. This is gonna be one of Corey's best shows, but he's not having fun right now. And Corey seems to be a feeler. I'm more of a results-driven guy. Corey seems to be the type of person that goes off of how he feels.
If you notice, I'm doing a lot of explaining to you about how the line can get crossed, but you're doing a lot of telling me what I am. I think that's homosexual behavior.
I said Corey seems to be, meaning that I'm leaving open a door to get corrected. I want him to correct me.
You see what I'm talking about? See, here we go again. You heard what he said, right? Let's hear that again. He's talking about this. He's talking about he feeling like it's some homosexual shit again.
I still want the freedom to be able to give my opinion. So you don't want me to get my thoughts? Be the type of person that goes off of how he feels.
If you notice, I'm doing a lot of explaining to you about how the line can get crossed, but you're doing a lot of telling me what I am. I think that's homosexual behavior.
I said Corey.
He said that's homosexual behavior because he's telling him how he is. He said that's that gay shit. Yeah, see, back to the gay shit. Now I don't know. Now I'm be honest with you on that. I don't know how Corey Holcomb is taking that as gay shit. I don't know. I don't know why he's. I get you ain't with the backdooring, and I get you ain't with the rainbow and all that. I'm cool. I got it. But now you making like, oh, it sound like you back on that gay shit. That, like, what is he on? Now I question him. What the fuck happened to you in life? I'm just saying that right there, because he ain't say nothing gay. He ain't say nothing about no gay shit. So I don't know. That shit sus to me.
Seems to be.
Look how he looking. Look how he looking. Look how he looking. Look how he looking. Look how he looking, man. This dude, hey, bro. Hey, yeah, single motherism at best. That right there. Like, come on, man. That he too emotional now. He doing too much. Yeah, man. He being emotional, right? That's what I'm saying, man. Yeah, he see something happened in his life, and I ain't saying he got raped or anything, but something happened. Maybe seen something that he traumatized. I don't know, because now hey, this shit right here, this shit sus right here, man. Like, what the fuck you on? He taking everything off of gay. I get to suck dick, but you talking about like he talking to another dude about you, and he trying to make a laugh, and he talking about sus shit. I'm like, come on, man, you doing too much.
Meaning that I'm leaving open a door to get corrected. I want him to correct me if I'm wrong, but I still want the freedom to be able to give my opinion. So you don't want me to get my thoughts?
You can have the freedom, brother. What I look like trying to take freedom from you?
No. I'm starting to feel some type of way, bro, because why is everything homosexual to you?
Well, this is what I'm saying. Like,
when did the conversation turn into homosexuality again?
Okay, I'm gonna let you land. Because I don't want to talk over you.
I'm trying to understand it. Why is everything gay?
I can explain it.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't understand that shit either.
Look, I'm not saying that you gay, but what I'm saying is if you looking at another man and you say you talking to me through another man, if I'm a man, I'm gonna say, well, I'm right here.
Yeah, but you're not getting it.
You still talk about me. Homie, this is a gay conversation.
It's not.
Now he could have said that he feel disrespected that you talking about me to another dude in my face. That's not gay. And he's saying it's some gay shit. So he should have felt like you disrespecting or you disrespectful because you talking about me to somebody else when I'm right here in your face. That's not gay. Hey man, he fuck you on, nigga.
When you talking to men who play in riddles and stuff like that, I'm telling you,
you one that's talking to riddles.
You ain't never been to jail, have you?
Hell no, I ain't never been to jail.
So this brother says, exposing the truth, says he's not calling him gay, but when a man uses feminine energy is gay. Yeah, I go with that. If you want to say he is gay energy, well, he should have said gay energy. He should have said gay energy because I'm looking at like, you know, like he's saying like that's that gay shit again. Like he's trying to compare it to the dick suck. That ain't no comparison. I'm sorry. I think it's disrespectful. But yeah, if you want to say feminine energy, I go with that. That's what I'm saying. Y'all let me know because it's about the truth. Yeah, you can say feminine energy, but he just straight up saying it's just gay, and I'm like, what you mean it's gay? Just say you acting like a bitch. You're acting like a bitch. You acting like a bitch. Shout out to MPI for the $5 donation. She said, I heard there's two things you don't say to a Chicago black man. You a goofy and you suck dick. Shout out to you, my brother. Shout out to you. But now here's the thing. I don't know what the fuck going on with my shit. Whereas on my thing, I cannot I can't click on my sound effect for some reason now. I don't know. I have to do it off my computer. But I agree. Shout out to you, my brother. I don't know about far Chicago. I don't know about the you a goofy. You can't call another man a bitch. It's really you a bitch, not a goofy. You a bitch. You a bitch and suck dick. But I don't know about you a goofy. I hear you call each other goofies all the time. They don't necessarily fight. You know what I'm saying? But you a bitch? Bitch ass nigga? Yeah.
Tell. I could tell.
You been in jail?
Nope. Nope.
So what the fuck that mean then?
I'm just saying, like, if you went to jail, they would have to start you over from scratch.
What would they do to you?
The people who
You would be the tough one.
No. Just let me land with this. The people
I don't think from a jail perspective, nigga. I'm not a jailbird. I'm never going to jail.
I see.
The fuck is we
well,
talking
you can't
about?
say what you'll never do, but I'm saying
never going to jail, bro.
Well, okay.
I don't even have that in. Dog, I don't even like that type of energy.
I'm just trying to make a point. Anton. What I'm saying is, I have been around enough people who have been institutionalized where I know how to carry myself around men who not finna play with you. That's all I'm saying. I don't
hang around niggas that been to jail, so I saw for it that way. The way you saw for it is a little bit different than the way I saw for it.
Okay.
So I choose not to hang around niggas that's been institutionalized that had to carry themselves a certain way because they made a decision that they wasn't supposed to make.
And you know, it shows that you've been around people that ain't seen the other side of the game. Because some of the smartest men I know they've been to college and gave that time up. And it was actually a learning process for them. But they still got to stand 10 toes down when they out here, Anton. I don't believe that you tried to disrespect me now that I've been talking to you. I don't believe that. I believe that you are the way you.
Now, you heard what he said. He said, I don't believe you was trying to disrespect me. And did you hear Anton laugh? Did you hear Anton laugh when he said that? We'll listen to that again.
The way you saw for it is a little bit different than the way I saw for it.
Okay.
So I choose not to.
Level men must have educated on how to be around each other because men.
Niggas that's been institutionalized that had to carry themselves a certain way because they made a decision that they wasn't supposed to make.
And you know, it shows that you've been around people that ain't seen the other side of the game. Because some of the smartest men I know they've been to college and gave that time up. And it was actually a learning process for them. But they still got to stand 10 toes down when they out here, Anton. I don't believe that you tried to disrespect me now that I've been talking to you. I don't believe that. I believe that you are the way.
You heard that giggle? Anton, like, I beg to differ. And by him laughing or giggling like that, I think he came to do that shit. I think he came to bait him because he know that Corey Holcomb is known for talking shit. He's known for being disrespectful, calling motherfuckers out, and most motherfuckers don't say shit on his show. And I think Anton's agenda was to go there and talk about the shit, talk about the disagreement. But once he started sounding disrespectful, I'm going to go ahead and respond back to your motherfucking ass because that's not what you used to. Yeah, he went there for that. Do y'all agree? Do y'all agree? See, I want y'all to understand that when it comes to Anton is a chess player. And Anton already read you before he came to see your motherfucking ass. He knew what he was getting himself into going on that show. Now, he didn't know that, that it's probably gonna come to all this, but he knew he wasn't gonna be back down. And if you want to do something, we can step outside and everything. Yeah, I'm just saying. He came on there and baited Corey, and Corey fell for it. And by him falling for it, it went viral. And yes, a lot of people are saying that Anton, got checked, pumped out. But it's also people that saying that Corey got checked and punked out, or saying that Corey looked like a fool. It made Corey look bad on his show, he in his city. So, and that's why you see Anton going on all these YouTube channels, doing all these videos about how he checked him, punked him, whether y'all agree that he did or didn't. He's making money off this shit. This is chess, not checkers. He's making a bunch of videos about this. He's on other people's platform coming in, talking about this, calling Corey goofy, and I'll whoop his ass. He was shaking in his boots and all this shit. Whether it's true or not, he's making profit off this shit. He profitizing off this shit. Nah, he didn't say dick sucked for the last time. He still didn't say it. But he don't care. That's Anton. He don't care. Say what you want. Good publicity, bad publicity, still publicity. He's still getting paid. He's making money off this shit. Now, that's a downside to this shit, and we'll talk about that soon. But I want y'all to understand, when he laughed like that, and this nigga ain't paid no attention, because he should have said, "What the fuck's funny?" So what you saying? You did come to try to do this? You did this shit on purpose? You know what I'm saying? And G-Man say he think it was staged. I don't think it was staged, but I think that Anton plotted this to happen. I don't think Corey staged this shit, because what Corey need to get staged for? Corey, nah, I don't think it was staged. I think that Anton plotted, and that laugh just said that sealed the deal, in my opinion.
You are, I am the way I am, and it can clash if people are not educated on how to be around each other, because men can go to war over misunderstanding.
He's throwing an intellectual shot right now.
What am I doing?
So without saying it, he's basically saying, oh, you from a different space, so you don't get the way that we move over here.
Over here or anywhere in the United States of America, and that's not a black thing. I'm talking about Caucasians, Hispanics, and Asians. Understand the respect level men must have when they're in front of each other, because it can trigger war. That's all I'm saying to you.
I understand everything that happens when it happens. I'm a chess player. That's what I've been playing my entire life. Okay. Maybe you walked into something that you wasn't expecting. Maybe I knew what you was gonna do before you did it.
Maybe.
And that's what I'm saying. He's telling him indirectly, nigga, I baited your ass. And Corey talking about maybe, yeah, nah, he did. See, that's what I'm saying. Now, some of y'all still saying it could be all could be staged, it could be staged. Like I said, we all we just, we just got our own opinion. But Anton came to do what he did, and he did. Now the Bells say neither one of them was gonna do shit. They were gonna bust a grape with track cleats. I can agree with that. He baited him.
Maybe, but I tell you what, that's a dangerous game to play, especially if you got a life that you live in. Because I'm telling you, man, it's a lot of people in the cemetery that didn't know it was going to happen like that fast.
He's right. And it is a dangerous game. It is. It is. Now that, 100% facts, that is. And you is playing a dangerous game. You is.
That's why out here, I try to walk under the code. There's a code out here.
No, you don't. And that's why I said
you say I don't walk under the code?
No, you're hypocritical. I told you that to your face.
The whole
Here we go, y'all.
But what are you talking about?
No. You're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite when it comes.
I believe you.
When it comes to specifically you moving by a code.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Because you think that you can say what you want to say when you want to say it, and that people are supposed to respect the way that you move, but I don't think that you move the way that you're supposed to anyway.
I want this thing to be studied because here's the truth. Brother Anton is talking about everybody else but himself and white men. This is a fact.
Oh, he brought that back up, and then he brought this back up. He said, just notice he talked about everything else except the white men. See, Corey knew he couldn't talk intellectual with this dude. He knew that he couldn't go back and forth, even on a proper English. He knew. So what he had to do, talk about what he know that's gonna shut him down or trigger him. White men, because that was triggering to Anton. The white men shit. You'll call like every motherfucking woman or white liberal woman, but you won't talk about that white man. See, he brought that shit. Look at his face. He like, yeah, I'm back in the front line on this one. Yeah, white men. See, he brought that back into play. And here we go. See, he brought that shit back up. He said you can look at everything else, but the fact that he won't call out the black woman. I mean the white man. Well, see, here we go. So now here it comes.
I like this chat. Let me tell y'all
He's
why I
talking
like
about
the chat.
everything but himself and white men.
No, listen. I told you I want to come back and have a full conversation about it, or we can talk about it right now. I ain't got nothing better to do.
Study this episode.
Shout out to the
shit on Caucasian males.
Shout out to the chat.
Shit on
I'm
himself.
not gonna shit on nobody.
Yeah,
Shout
you
out to
shitted
the
on
chat.
black people. You shitted on motherfuckers.
I feel like I shitted on you. To your face. To your face.
Be careful shitting on me because I feel like you're talking shit again.
And they're gonna have time. Anton, like I already shit on you. I already shit in your face. See, in other words, yeah, I shit in your face when I tell you suck dick. See, here we go. see, here we go. Here we go.
No.
White men.
No, listen. I told you I want to come back and have a full conversation about it, or we can talk about it right now. I ain't got nothing better to do.
Here we go.
Study this episode.
Shout out to the
shit on Caucasian males.
Shout out to the chat.
Shit on
I'm
himself.
not gonna shit on nobody.
Yeah, you
Shout out to
shitted
the
on
chat.
black people. You shitted on motherfuckers.
I feel like I shitted on you. To your face. To your face.
Be careful shitting on me because I feel like you're talking shit again.
I'm not talking shit. I'm telling you.
Careful.
I'm telling you.
You shitted on me to my face, but that shit will lead to some danger.
Will we please stop the
Trust me.
The tough talk. I got security. You got security. Ain't
Homie, I ain't got security. Them my people.
Cool. Them your
You
security
gotta
people.
hire a motherfucker to be with you.
Absolutely. I'm always gonna hire somebody.
You better.
100%.
How you be talking?
Corey, stop talking tough. Stop talking.
Homie, you
just said that.
I'm not talking tough. I'm talking to you straight up.
Why are you so?
You said you disrespected me in my face, and then you act like it was all good.
That I disrespected you to your face. So I'm confirming what you said. You felt disrespected. So I am telling you that I disrespected you if that's the way you felt. Is that not what you said? You said that out of your mouth. And so I apologized when you said that you felt disrespected.
No. The reason you said you disrespected me in my face
because you don't accept the apology because you still
talk about everybody else except yourself and white men.
You still said he said you talking about everybody but except you and white men. That's what I'm saying, man. Hey, and I ain't gonna lie. To me, at times moving the goalpost when he said you being disrespectful. He told me, I only said what you said. Shout out to Leon for the $5 donation. He said, if Corey was smart, I would have said that white men is 20% of the United States or 20% of the U.S. and does 70% of child P consumer and product. Well, let's be real. Corey ain't smart like that, brother. He's a comedian. And that's why I'll never understand how do black people make comedians and ball players, rappers and singers or entertainers. How do y'all make them be your fucking leaders? How? You can't make this shit up. Shout out to Leon. That's what I'm saying. How do y'all, this is why this right here should definitely be a lesson learned that this is why you should make entertainers and comedians and everybody else your motherfucking leaders. You know what I'm saying? These are not your leaders. Even if they talk politics, they for the community, these are not your leaders. I'm just saying, these are not your leaders. That's one of black. Look how the Democrat baited you, motherfuckers. Look how the Democrats baited you, motherfuckers, when they had Cardi B as the representative to talk about the black community when she's not even an FBA woman. She's not even Black American. And she rap about hoe shit and horse shit. And that's y'all representing. Y'all out there talking about whopping and you talking about and y'all support Kamala Harris because she look at y'all as some dumbass niggas. You can't make this shit up. Y'all let somebody like Cardi B be our representative to go vote for Kamala Harris, Cardi B, and Megan Thee Stallion. That's who you have as your representative to get you to vote, and you fall for that shit. But yeah, this when the shit finished, start hitting the fan right here, man.
Telling you what I said, you felt offended by it, so I apologize. All I'm doing is rehashing a conversation that happened. Why you so easily offended?
You still talk about me? It sounds like I'm arguing
because I'm right. See,
I'll be around bitches and they tell me about myself all the time. Be gone.
No.
That shit don't hurt no feelings.
Now, that's when he say he feel like he being around a bitch. He say he feel like he being around a bitch.
You shitted on me to my face, but that shit will lead to some danger.
Will we please stop the
Trust me.
The tough talk? I got security, you got security.
I ain't got security. Them my people.
Cool. Them your
You
security
gotta
people.
hire a motherfucker to be with you.
Absolutely. I'm always gonna hire somebody.
You better.
100%.
How you be talking?
Corey, stop talking tough. Stop talking.
Homie,
tough.
you
just said that.
I'm not talking tough. I'm talking to you straight up.
Why are you so?
You said you disrespected me in my face. And then you act like it was all good.
I disrespected you to your face. So I'm confirming what you said. You felt disrespected. So I am telling you that I disrespected you if that's the way you felt. Is that not what you said? You said that out of your mouth. And so I apologize when you said that you felt disrespected.
No. The reason you said you disrespected me in my face
because you don't accept the apology because you still
talk about everybody else except yourself and white men.
I'm telling you what I said. You felt offended by it, so I apologize. All I'm doing is rehashing a conversation that happened. Why you so easily offended?
You still talk about me? It sounds like I'm arguing
because I'm right. See,
I'll be around bitches and they tell me about myself all the time. Be gone.
No.
That shit don't hurt no feelings. It's probably better this way.
Because I just proved my point.
Be down. So you proved the point. Homie, just gone, man. Just gone, man. You gone.
I'm not the jet.
You done did this before. Get your bitch ass Hey, homie. All right, I'm out. Get your bitch ass the fuck on and walk over there with your body.
Now, see right there, y'all can say what y'all want. Right here, hold on, let me get back to what he said. Right here, right here, right here. The first time, get your bitch ass. Even get your bitch ass on, then he stopped. Get your bitch ass. He called him a bitch ass, basically a bitch ass.
Hey, homie. All right, I'm out. Get your bitch ass the fuck on.
Then he said it again. Get your bitch ass the fuck on. Get your bitch ass the fuck on. That's when Anton should have said, you suck dicks. Now, I told you when he should have said it before. But if he decided he ain't gonna say it then, once he said, get your bitch ass on, that's when he should have said, you suck dicks. That right there. Now, Chicago, what I know, you call a motherfucker bitch ass nigga, that's fighting words. I'm just saying, when he called him a bitch ass nigga, he should have said, you suck dicks, or you suck dick. Shout out to Mr. G for the $2 donation. He said, should play the video of the white dude pressing Anton. I didn't know about no white dude pressing Anton. What video was that? I ain't send me the video. I ain't know nothing about no white dude pressing Anton. What was he pressing Anton about? Was he talking about politics? Was he talking about black people? Was he being racist? What was he doing? I ain't know nothing about that. Shout out to you, brother. Now I do know about that booty bandit nigga. I saw clips of that, and I ain't like what I saw. I ain't like what I saw. I ain't like what I saw with that one. You know, talking about you cute and shit, and you know, he laughing. That right there should have been, hey fam, I don't fuck around. I ain't say you got to beat his ass. You should have gave him one, hey man, I don't fuck around. Hey, you say you ain't trying to be disrespectful, that's disrespectful to me. And you know, that right there, yeah, I saw that. But yeah, he called him a bitch ass nigga. He should have said it then. You suck dicks. Or you suck dick. You should have said it then. You should have said it then. If he didn't have no other reason to say it, he should have said it then.
Shit it on motherfucker.
I feel like I shit it on you. To your face. To your face.
Be careful shitting on me, because I feel like you're talking shit again.
I'm not talking shit. I'm telling you.
Careful.
I'm telling you.
You shitted on me to my face, but that shit will lead to some danger.
Will we please stop the
trust me,
the tough talk? I got security. You got security. Ain't
homie, I ain't got security. Them my people.
Cool. Them your
You gotta hire a motherfucker to be with you.
Absolutely. I'm always gonna hire somebody.
You better.
100%.
How you be talking?
Corey, stop talking tough. Stop talking.
Homie,
tough.
you
just said that.
I'm not talking tough. I'm talking to you straight up.
Why are you so?
You said you disrespected me in my face, and then you act like it was all good.
That I disrespected you to your face. So I'm confirming what you said. You felt disrespected. So I am telling you that I disrespected you if that's the way you felt. Is that not what you said? You said that out of your mouth. And so I apologize when you said that you felt disrespected.
No. The reason you said you disrespected me in my face
because you don't accept the apology because you still
talk about everybody else except yourself and white men.
I'm telling you what I said. You felt offended by it, so I apologize. All I'm doing is rehashing a conversation that happened. Why are you so easily offended?
You still talk about me? It sounds like I'm arguing
because I'm right. See,
I'll be around bitches and they tell me about myself all the time. Be gone.
No.
That shit don't hurt no feelings. It's probably better this way.
Because I just proved my point.
Be down. So you proved the point. Homie, just gone, man. Just gone, man. You gone.
I'm out the jet.
You done did this before. Get your bitch ass to hey, homie.
All right, I'm out.
Get your bitch ass the fuck on. And walk over there with your bodyguard and your bitch, nigga. Walk over there with your bodyguard and your bitch.
You proved my point.
I got shit to do.
You're right.
Don't bring bitches up here, dog, that you ain't finna stand on.
Right.
Remember I told you that. If you got a bitch with you, explain the bitch. Don't ask her to be on my show, nigga. Can she be on the show? I don't know that bitch, nigga. Now get your whole ass the fuck on and pay for your pussy like you got to, cake ass nigga. And go get you a bodyguard, because the nigga be done slap the shit out your bitch ass. I got shit to do. I ain't finna follow that nigga out the door. I am who I say I am. I stand on it.
As far as I'm concerned, you don't stand on shit either. You don't stand on shit either. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. You don't stand on shit either. Shout out to Mr. G for the $5 donation. Said it's titled, I wonder what he really wanted to call me. Make sure you stay chill and don't fumble the bag. Call him boy. Oh, did he? Okay, I got it. I got it. I got it. I'm gonna play the shit he talking about because I didn't know nothing about it. But yeah, G-Man says stay. They both got the bag. I mean, I ain't heard Corey Holcomb say nothing else about the shit. I ain't heard Corey Holcomb say nothing else about the shit. I seen Anton do a bunch of videos about it though, and going on people's YouTube channels, the big YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? But I haven't. But what blew me about Corey was whether Anton brought his side chick or worker or whoever, it wasn't your place to try to put it out there like that. That was a bitch ass nigga move. That was a bitch ass nigga move because whoever he brought ain't got nothing to do with you. He mentioned that in this live about, examples beating around, dancing around the Rosie and shit. but who we brought to the thing, but they saying that's his wife friend. But whoever it is, it ain't your place. If he bring a female around that ain't his wife, he could do that. That was a bitch move. That was some sucker shit. That was some sucker ass shit and try to get him caught up. You know what I'm saying? You trying to expose him, but you ain't exposed. You expose yourself. You know, that right there. So what I'm gonna do, I got the video right here. I'm gonna go on and play and see what y'all talking about. Cause I ain't know nothing about it. About him getting confronted or him talk to a white dude. This must be in Michigan. He said, I wonder what he really wanted to call me. Okay. I got it right here, but I'm gonna see if this came out 4 years ago. This was 4 years ago when this came out. So 6-minute segment, cool, because I don't want to be too long. Now Joe Breezy says, Mr. Palmer, the reason why Corey called him about the woman was because Anton was trying to use Corey's platform to promote the other female. When Corey invited Anton on, Corey was annoyed about it. Now, now that's wrong. If you invite me on your show, I'm not gonna bring somebody else and say, hey, cause so and so be on the show. You know what I'm saying? We ain't friends like that. I'm coming on your show. You got me as a guest. I'm not. That was wrong. That was not business. I won't. You know what I'm saying? I'll bring somebody with me, but I'm not gonna ask when you get on stage. Oh, can you come on the show too? Because it's not about her or him. So if that was the reason, why he called him out, I get it. But I think he was still bogus for saying not what he said at the end, what he said during the live, saying that, you know, when I see a woman with a guy other than his wife, you know, I kind of question what the fuck is this shit. And you know, that's when Anton was saying, talk to me as a C student. I don't get what you're saying. I don't know. Tell me that's when he was like, you don't know what he's saying. Then Darlene said what she had to say. You know, but you know, whether she trying to get on or not, I'm not going to sit back and try to insinuate that's a side piece. But yeah, he shouldn't be asking him to bring somebody else on the show. You know, this is your first time coming there. I don't fuck with you. I mean, I don't know you like that. You know, so James Francis, I guess that's what dude's name is. James Francis. Let me yeah, I'm just saying, put him on blast. He shouldn't have, you know, he could put him on blast, say, you trying to ask somebody else to come on the show. You know, like don't ask him about no other motherfucker. But he had to do all that. Yeah, basically, yeah, that's your side bitch. Nah. That ain't got nothing to do with you. That ain't your business, ain't your problem. That's his problem. That wasn't cool. So let's see what y'all talking about, man. This white man coming here for whatever the reason is. Now the title he got, I wonder what he really wanted to call me. Make sure you stay chill and don't fumble the bag. Okay.
What's going on? Well, good for you. I don't really care about whether or not you can. I don't care about what you're talking about, bro.
I know you don't, because you're the new generation. None of you guys care what we think. Why don't you record that?
Yeah, I want to hear what you got to say.
None of your generation cares what we think. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You said that yourself, right? You're talking about being considerate, but yet you are very inconsiderate, as I cannot hear what's going on.
How did you address it?
Podcast said on the motherfucking web that I helped build.
Let me ask you. Can I ask you a question?
Take care of yourself.
Can I ask you a question?
Strawberry cheesecake.
But
see, check it out. See, this dude right here. You already know what this dude is. At least, and if he ain't one, he's acting like one. See, he sound like a. Now you talking about some rainbow energy. This dude is acting like a little bitch. Feminist energy. That right there, talking fast, cutting over you. That right there. And then he's like, can I respond? He ain't trying to hear you. Yeah, see that right there? that right there. You already see what he headed, what he on. So I guess Anton's recording at the shop. I guess maybe he was too, I'm assuming he was too loud, and I guess he was being rude. Let him tell it. Maybe he wasn't. He just want to start some shit.
You can't, because you can't afford my fucking time.
You can't afford my fucking time. So in other words, see, and I don't know why motherfuckers always want to talk about you can't afford my time, you broke. Well, then if he's broke, sir, then why the fuck are you still engaging with him anyway? Why are you still talking to him? You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all so quick to say, oh, I got more money than you, so that's supposed to mean I'm wrong. That means I'm dumb because you got more money than me. Get the fuck out of here. This dude.
You're a little boy compared to what I grew up in. I grew up in Hollywood, Florida. My grandfather owned that fucking corner. I grew up in Grosse Pointe, okay? On Yorkshire Street, 2 houses off fucking Jefferson. Where do you fucking live? Now you can't record. You know, your people can't hear now because I'm being considerate.
I'm gonna make you famous.
Considerate.
I'm gonna make you famous.
Make me fucking famous. James Francis Alul Jr. I'm in Facebook jail right now for talking shit like this. It's called reality. My grandfather helped build this motherfucking city. And you know what? The people who see me on this recording are gonna laugh their fucking asses off. They're gonna fucking laugh.
I'm gonna make you
They're
so
gonna
famous.
laugh so fucking hard. They are.
I can smell the alcohol on your breath. So
I just got done drinking scotch. You know what? I just got here from New Jersey.
That's why I'm taking into consideration who you are. I know that you are. I know you're a drunkard.
You know, I'm not even. You know, James D.
I don't really care about. I don't care about.
You want to overtalk? You want to be a cool man?
Look at him.
I was a consultant at Delphi, EDS, Ford Motor Company, General Motors, CBCC. How about that?
Anything else?
Fucking crazy, isn't it? Yeah, I'm going back home to Florida next week. Been in New Jersey 4 months, business consulting.
What makes us not listen to old people? And I'm gonna say it in front of him because I want him to understand.
Oh, you're not. We don't do teddy bears, suckers, safe spaces, corners, and blankies. All right, you can be a man and look at my face and tell me. You don't have to look at me.
Meanwhile, he's telling us about how he's in Facebook jail, but he's so rich. Yeah, okay.
I am. No,
anyways, the point.
For preaching the Constitution because soon.
He's broke. He's broke.
I live in Florida.
He's gonna be walking down the street shortly. We're not concerned about it. For some reason, they think that their word means so much more than everybody else's, and this is why people don't listen to the older generation. Real talk. Can you please back up?
Have you ever been in the Fortune party? Have you ever been in the penthouse before?
Dude is a drunk.
Now, I do want to say, in my opinion, yeah, he drunk and everything, but my thing is, why he's saying, oh, when the actuality, he's white. Yeah, he old, but why you say old white dude, old white man? I'm just saying that, you know, that dude came in his face. Now, I ain't saying he's supposed to beat his ass. Yeah, he is drunk, but he's calm. He ain't giving the same energy like he did Corey. He ain't doing none of that. But this was 4 years ago. Maybe as time went on, he say, shit, I'm finna start going at motherfuckers' head how they come in my head. I don't know. But yeah, this is this is a white dude. You know what I'm saying? Talking that shit. This ain't about old. You know? Now I agree. I wouldn't whoop his ass. He drunk, fucked up. But like he keep coming in your face though. You know, he keep coming in your face. You know. But then again, he didn't touch Corey when Corey was in his face though. You know. But yeah, dude talking that goofy shit. You know.
Dude is a drunk, and as a result, he thinks we care about his fake stories about who he is and where he come from, when the reality is that we don't care about any of it. When the reality is that
I'm going to show you pictures of my fucking life. You want to see me on that 80-foot?
I know you broke, bro. The beauty of it is that I caught it in real time for you guys to see. I seen his beater. I seen his broke car. I seen how broke he really is. And now he want to show me some pictures, right? And he's drunk. So we gonna continue to have we gonna have this conversation. Hey, can I make my order real quick?
Fucking excellent.
While he's talking.
No, I don't know. I'm going to talk loud now, so you can't communicate with these
Whenever
people.
you're ready.
I'm going to interrupt you. You need to go home and reflect on this video as a young man, because that's all you are as a young man.
If I wasn't rich, I wouldn't even care about what you were saying, bro.
What street?
I'm gonna drive
from Yorkshire.
I'm gonna drive my beautiful Porsche home.
My Porsche.
I'm gonna go to my huge home. And we know you broke and we know you drunk.
You know that?
All right?
You know cars don't mean shit. I told you my family.
Go ahead, keep going.
I told you where I'm from and where I live.
What else?
This is what else. Have a great night.
Anything else?
A double.
And this is a 4K, ladies and gentlemen.
How about a triple? If this were the 80s, I'd invite you outside, but it's not.
And I'd beat your ass too.
Oh, I know, because you're a kung fu. You do kung fu too, don't you? Right. You're not only rich, but you're a kung fu master. What level are you? 10? On video games. That's what level kung fu master you are. Do you think you're fucking somebody?
I'm everything.
Really? I'm everything.
They love me.
I'm everything.
They love me.
I'm everything. They love me. 200,000 people love you? Fuck you.
Anything else?
No, I'm good. You're wasting my time.
You about to go get in your beater? This is why y'all got to keep y'all cool. Let me tell you.
I don't see, hey, on some G shit, I don't see where Anton got punked out. Kiss his phone. So I don't see where he got punked out at. I don't see where he got punked out at. So I don't think he got punked out on here. You know, he told me he was a drunk old man and he broke. He said he got a scrapmobile or whatever. And he ain't got shit going on.
See what really happened. He seen me pull up in the Porsche. He see my Rolex. He didn't like the fact that I got over 200,000 of y'all watching at the same time. He didn't know who I really was, right? And then he got jealous and he just blurted out. This is what happened when you're young, you rich, you successful. But the thing that y'all gonna have to remember is you gotta keep your cool. You can't let these old men, especially the ones that feel privileged, right? You can't let them push you off your square. You got to continue to get to the bag.
He talking in code, y'all. What he's saying is, now I want you to understand what he just said. He's talking in code on that part. Let me back on. I want you to hear real clearly what he's saying.
The ones that feel privileged.
The ones that really feel privileged. Let me school y'all. No, I ain't school. What do you think he means when he says, especially the ones that really think they privileged? G-Man, I know you know this. What do you think he means when he say, especially the ones who think they privileged? And he won't say it. He didn't 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 say it. That's exactly what we're talking about, because they do think they privileged. That woman that got shot by ICE thought she was privileged. She just knew she wasn't get shot by that ICE agent. So yeah. That right there. That right there. So I have to say, yeah, he didn't punk dude it. White dude ain't punk him out. White dude made himself look bad, to be honest with you. But at that end, and this is my first time watching this video, at that end, when he said especially ones that think they privileged, it kind of goes back to what Corey Holcomb said. You won't call out the white men. Call what the white men do. You call out the white women. You call out the white liberal women and whatnot. Call out what these white men doing. He didn't say the white privilege or the white man. He said the ones who call themselves privileged. So from that, do you think Corey Holcomb got a point? Yeah, he filmed dude, he acting a fool, and he talking shit and made him look bad, but he said old man, which is older, but he didn't say older white man. What do y'all think? You think Corey Holcomb got a point when it comes to that?
blurt it out. This is what happened when you young, you rich, you successful. But the thing that y'all gonna have to remember is you gotta keep your cool. You can't let these old men, especially the ones that feel privileged, right? You can't let them push you off your square, and you gotta continue to get to the bag. We not gonna mess up this $100,000 a month thing that we doing. We not gonna mess up the money. We not gonna mess up the Porsche. We not going to jail. We not gonna do none of that. We gonna make him famous. We gonna continue to make people like him go viral, right? And I'm so glad that I caught it for y'all in real time because it's beautiful. He helps us. He helps you. But more importantly, I also want to convey to y'all that everybody that looks like him is not like him, right? And he's not a representation of all of y'all, just like every.
So what he's saying is, all white people ain't like this. He's not a representative of all white people. I get it.
Every person that look like me, we not fools. We don't just jump off the bridge or none of that, all right? But it's beautiful. I'm glad I caught that for y'all. And I think I might chop this up into multiple videos, all right? So I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I'm going to do a whole breakdown of this live streaming in the morning, and I'm going to kick it with y'all, all right? So I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.
Yeah, so, and I'm sure, I didn't watch it, but I'm sure he broke it down, did a bunch of videos, and got paid off of it, clipped it and everything else, and I ain't mad at him for it. And that's the same thing he's doing with the Corey Holcomb situation. You know what I'm saying? He clipping it, he's talking about it, he's egging it on or whatever, and he's going on people's platforms. And that's true. All white people ain't like dude. You know what I'm saying? Now, Tim say, why ain't use his own advice on the Corey show? It's different. I just told you. Hey, man, it's a difference. And, it's not hard to realize what the difference is. It's a difference, a huge difference. Now, let me tell you what happened. I was in Chattanooga, and I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. I was in Chattanooga a couple of days ago, and I was in Publix. You know them things they have to, like when you in the banks or the airport, you have them poles with the stress belt where you can take it off and all that, but you got to stay in the middle. So I go into Publix because they got one of the best sandwiches and salads ever. So I didn't know which side to go on because it wasn't a sign that said enter or exit, none of that, right? It was two white dudes and 3 kids. So I'm on the right side. Black girl serving them, she's smiling, she cheesing, she happy, joy, and everything else under the sun, right? I'm standing there, and I'm really not knowing if I'm on the right side now. No one's saying, hey, you're on the wrong side, you gotta go over there, right? She looked at me a couple of times, but drop her head, don't say nothing, right? Don't tell me, hey man, you on the wrong side, blah, blah, blah. So I like, okay. I thought about it, I said, maybe I'm on the wrong side. I go on the other side. Old white lady, talking nice. How may I help you? What do you need? I told her I want 3 foot-long sandwiches. Told her what I want. So she's setting up how I want it. She passed to the black girl, because I guess, they're working together. Now all of a sudden, I get there. Now all of a sudden, the face frowned up. Now all of a sudden, I'm ready to go on break. I ain't had a break. This. Now she's really yakking at the mouth, talking to the lady. You know what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden she got attitudes, but she was just dancing the jig for the 2 white men and the three kids, smiling, cheesing, happy go lucky, and everything else. But I come around now, all of a sudden the attitude, pissed off, ready to go on break. I'm not saying nothing because I understand. Oh yeah, most likely she a baby mama terrorist, but I'm not getting in my feelings. Just make my fucking sandwich. See, I'm not finna argue and act a fool. I'm not finna get loud and talk shit for what? Just make my fucking sandwich. And the thing about it is, it's so funny that you were just smiling just a moment ago to 5 different individuals. They weren't even together. But now you got attitude with me. Or now you got you and your feelings and all this shit. And I asked her, because when it came, I told her what I want on the sandwich. I said, because you know how you got the different like ranch, blue cheese, and all that. It didn't have no labels on it. So I asked, I said, hey, can you tell me which is which? This is this. And she said barbecue. I said, just give me the barbecue. The reason why I didn't get in my feelings and have an attitude or be feeling some type of way, because I already knew what it was. One of the reasons is because I understand. If I had to work at a job like Publix and I got to smile and play the role and dance a jig for white people and white kids and so on, and I'm my life fucked up and I'm out here making $10.25 an hour, I would be mad too. So one thing Anton was saying that he's right about, you got shit going on. You see a motherfucker that ain't on shit, ain't got shit. What the fuck you getting attitude for? What the fuck you getting your feelings for? That motherfucker ain't saying shit. He ain't saying nothing that's gonna hurt me. Same thing as baby mama terrorist. What the fuck? I'm finna get loud and what the fuck can I just make my fucking sandwich? You know what I'm saying? That's so I understand from that standpoint. If I had to work at fucking Publix and dance jigs around white folks and all that shit and be mad about my life, probably single motherism at best, but bad body shaped ass motherfucker, I would be mad too. I understand. But since I don't have them problems and I'm not running around talking about I hate Trump and you know, life ain't what I thought it was gonna be ass nigga because I ain't really want to do shit. I got my fucking sandwich and went on my fucking business. So understand that there are people who are mad at you because they're mad at themselves. She was built like fucking SpongeBob. Built like SpongeBob. But like I said, she was just smiling and cheesing and willing to do the best she could for them. And it also shows, yeah, I got a problem with black men. Or I got a problem with black people. It's my fault that you in your predicament that you are in, and I don't know you. But that's what I say. Maybe she assumed I was broke. Maybe she assumed I was a street nigga. Maybe she assumed that I was a lowlife. I don't know. Don't give a fuck. But just understand that when you doing better and life is okay, life is good, it ain't about you being rich, but you living comfortably, you will have less reactions than one of these other low life bum ass bitches or niggas in the streets. Understand that. White, black, blue, or green. Most white people are broke and fucked up. Even though society tell you it's black folks. You know what I'm saying? But if you know, you know. If you know, you know. So yeah, Cows Gang, I appreciate everybody who tuned in today. I will be doing a live tomorrow. And like I said, I'm not, when it comes to Corey and Anton, I'm not about who won, who didn't win. I'm just talking about what I felt this way and what I felt that way. And what I felt both parties was right or wrong about. That's it. I ain't picking no sides. I don't give a fuck. But I will say Anton baited that dude, calculated, and he got what he wanted because that's why he doing all these clips and shows and everything else under the sun. Now, the downside about that is when you see shit like that go on and you saying you'll whoop this nigga ass and whoop this nigga ass, you're going to have a bunch of people that's going to say, okay, when I see you or I'm going to have you on my show, I want you to talk that shit to me. I want you to whoop my ass. I want you to disrespect me in my face and see what happens. Somebody's going to call you up on that shit. Just like these rappers. They come out, say they drill, they shoot niggas and shit. Then when they go out to the club or whatnot, now somebody want to confront him to see if he really about that life. Some niggas are just stupid like that to try to prove that you ain't about that life. They don't give a fuck. So yeah, y'all definitely be safe out here and subscribe to the Victim of Volunteer channel. Wednesday, it's a 45-minute clip. I ain't gonna lie, but I had it to put everything on there that we discussed today as far as the video. with the Anton and Corey Holcomb. So like I said, man, y'all be safe out here. Y'all be smooth. And if y'all out here in the Midwest like I am, it's cold in the motherfucker out here. Cold in the motherfucker. Y'all stay warm, man. So y'all be cool. Y'all be safe, man. I'm Mr. Palmer, and this conversation is over. Fuck child support. Peace out, cows.